Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV.
Yeah, just start the stream instead of answering in the chat.
Live.
Please don't.
I
Don't.
won't do that. We
You
haven't
say
done
that and you're doing it.
We haven't done a live stream since last month's 50,000.
Yeah, we don't have time.
Sub live stream. So welcome.
Thank you.
Everybody. Hello. So yeah, what's that? Come on, Ian. This is no time to enhance the gene pool.
We already have. No.
We've already enhanced the gene pool twice.
So there you go.
Yeah. So anyway, we're back. Yeah, we're gonna do a live stream. We're gonna talk about some stuff. Man, we're rusty. We haven't done this in a while.
Well, we were late because I had to pee because I get the as what Neon calls the terror tinkles. If I'm getting nervous about something, I have to pee, and I always get nervous before a live stream, so I had to pee.
Yeah, she had the tinkle.
Too much information, I'm sure.
Too much information. She had the terror tinkles. Terror tinkles. Oh, thank you, DCV Titan. Good to see you. Congrats on 60K. Thank you. Thank you. Congrats, guys.
Yeah, and our anniversary is this weekend.
Yes, it is.
Many years. Many years.
Many years. Yeah. Well, not that much, but oh, thank you. Leon didn't have to do that. Okay, so yeah, we passed 60,000 like last week. Mm-hmm. And now we're at 63.5, but it's not actually accurate because YouTube's stupid update only lets you see your subs in increments of 100. So we can't watch it like tick up because it used to be fun to watch it go up and down. And
yeah, now we can't do that.
Not
go down, but go up. Hey, does Paris Disney have Galaxy's Edge? I thought they were supposed to be. No, they're getting the Marvel one. Are they getting Galaxy's Edge too? No, just Marvel.
They're not. Nobody cares about Star Wars overseas. No,
so,
they're just getting Marvel. They're getting a Marvel land.
Because I know one of the parks I thought was getting Galaxy's Edge overseas.
I don't think anybody is.
Okay, so Paris is getting Marvel land.
Oh, yeah. Take Geeky out for the weekend. I'm going to. We're trying
to
figure out where
one day.
We're trying to figure out where to eat. There's too many choices.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So we are back, 63,500. Thank you guys for that.
We're
Thank
trying
you.
To get 100,000.
Trying to get 100,000.
People said it can't be done, and I'm like, we don't need that kind of negativity here. Boom.
Stop being negative, all you haters.
That's right. They called them names and mocked them for no reason. No.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah, there we go. So, I'll have to throw myself down in front of Chick-fil-A.
No, we wouldn't do that. Anyway. Thank you. Okay, so what are we talking about?
I have a lot of things. Hey, Molly, thank you very much. Look at Molly's very attractive little fish and green name that she has. That means that Molly has joined the channel. She's joined the reef.
Right.
So she gets a special fishy. Brie Larson Star Wars.
That's on the
we're getting there. Before we get into that, we're gonna get into the shilling. We're gonna get all the shilling out here first.
Don't we just spread it out throughout and that way? No, go ahead.
Maximum Bree.
Okay.
We're gonna talk. Geeky still has pre-orders up for these cool little pillows here. These are gonna be pillows like Chunky Lizard.
I'll get a sample print up as soon as Neon finishes the back.
Yeah, I got to finish the backside of them, but they're like double-sided pillows. And they're non-copyright infringing. It's Chunky Lizard, Big Bug, Hot Wings.
Well, that's questionable. But anyway.
And Kevin Zero. So if you guys are interested, I'm just gonna put a link out here. And yeah, we're gonna put that up.
Make me more work. It didn't work.
It didn't work. Why didn't it work? Hold on. It says error. What did you do?
I didn't do it.
You broke it.
Go there and you can find it.
There we go. There we go.
Anyway, what else were you going to?
Oh, you have 4 teeth pulled. You two will be great to listen to while I recover.
Oh, I hope you get better. That sucks.
Yeah, we need to do a Halloween special this fall.
I wanted to do a Christmas special last year, and it was epic, but we didn't have time.
It was, Squid King, and you were kicking around some ideas.
It was going to be great, but we just didn't have time.
I think it involved Clay and Liza Minnelli.
No, it involved She-Ra and toys and the Island of Misfit Toys, and it involved a giant snow globe and our friend Jeffy. But
Jeffy, I wonder what he's doing now.
I never had time.
I forgot all about him. Jeffy was that crazy journalist that was talking about how anybody that had an anime avatar on Twitter was probably alt-right.
Yes, Jeffy.
And he was serious. He was serious. He also thought that people who didn't like the new She-Ra were alt-right. Anybody who didn't agree with anything he liked was alt-right. Yeah,
it's one of the older videos. Yeah, someday I'm going to make my own sweatshop. Well, my mother offered to help sew. Mama Sparkles offered to help. But I don't want to put my mom to work. So right now I run my sweatshop where I am the only employee. Anyway,
that sounds like a stripper name.
Mama Sparkles.
Mama Sparkles.
Well, then my dad's Papa Sparkles. So
Papa Sparkles.
Don't.
I was just thinking Papa Sparkles. That's my pimp name.
Okay. No, my dad's.
Don't piss off Papa Sparkles.
My dad's already got it.
You get the hand.
I already assigned it.
You will get the hand.
I already assigned it. Anyway.
That is my pimp name. All right. So, yeah, these are still available for like another week or two. We got to get some samples, but they're gonna look like these, and it helps the channel because Geeky likes to sell stuff. And also we have these. So I'm just like, I hate shilling. I hate it. It's like. Here, we have a store. We have shirts. We have hoodies. We have cups. We have That's Where Men's Faces Belong.
Yeah, people are like, what? They don't even know what that means now. As far as the people sent us, no, we haven't got a chance to do it because we have a box full over here. We have to do a video, and we were going to do that video today. But they put a new roof on our house. Well, they're putting it on our house. It's going to take 2 days, so we are behind. We could not do videos today because it was too loud. Every time you tried to do anything, all you heard was thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump. So we couldn't do it.
Yeah. Somebody was actually a real pimp.
Wait, what?
Really? Somebody was actually... Chili Peen was actually a real pimp.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He was the pimp. Like a pimp. Like a real pimp.
Oh, he was.
Hookers and pimps.
He was. I didn't understand what you meant. Okay, now I get it. Okay, I see. I read the comment. I understand now.
Is Neon's surname Clownfish? No. It's... Why are we Clownfish? Because it's Clownfish Studios.
No, because it's Clownfish Studios, but it was because a long time ago, before we even got married, so that was a long time ago.
A long time ago.
We were taking a walk and talking about stories, and we thought we needed a studio name, and I said, how about Clownfish? Now, Clownfish actually predates the damn Finding Nemo movie. We actually had it first. So it has nothing to do with Disney either.
And now every day we're fishing for clowns.
That's right. No, they were called the clowns. Oh yes, I still want the Proctology Horse T-shirt.
Proctology Horse.
I actually have a sketch for the Proctology Horse T-shirt.
Automata, thank you for Proctology Horse. Proctology Horse is.
It's a T-shirt. We are getting those. Okay, can we go to like
a special spirit animal?
Can we go to that's your spirit animal? I thought it was a honey badger.
Jordan Pruitt is suing Hollywood Records and Disney because Disney probably made that news go away, and I'm really surprised. I didn't know that.
What? I didn't either.
I didn't know that because nobody's covering it. Weird.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's go to cover what we're going to cover.
Okay, so they had today was Star Wars Toy Explosion Day.
Yes.
But it was more like a tiny squirt. It wasn't a big explosion.
Way with words.
I'm talking about Cheese Whiz.
They were talking about it was supposed to be triple whatever Force Friday, but it's not even Friday. But apparently it's Friday because it was Friday in the UK. It wasn't even Friday in the UK. I don't know why they did Triple Force Friday. Oh no, because Triple Force Friday is the day they're releasing the toys on October 4th. But today is the preview for Triple Force Friday. So they did a 45-minute live stream, and I watched it. And besides the fact that Daisy Ridley doesn't remember ever doing the toy reveals when she apparently did before.
She's like, I don't
remember doing this. And
she's like Gwyneth Paltrow. She doesn't remember what the hell she does.
Gwyneth Paltrow was on NBC this morning, and I thought the same thing. Anyway, and then she, then they were talking about how much the one Lego set was, and he's like, back to the studio. I wouldn't answer the question. Got real nervous. Go ahead and do that first.
Cowboy FM J91, thank you so much. Congrats on the 63,500 subs. Hope you get to 100,000 by the end of the year. So do we. And everybody's like,
we're trying.
You need to stop asking for subs because every time you do, I unsubscribe again. And I subscribe again. Then just to unsubscribe again.
That's right. Go ahead. We don't care.
Stop it.
So during this stream, okay, I was watching it. I put myself through it. I was taking some numbers. 35 minutes in on a site that has like what, almost 3 million subs, 2.some million subs.
3 million subs on the official Star Wars account. Yes.
They had 35 minutes in. They had less than 17,000 watching, and they had 3,000 upvotes and 157 downvotes. And then I checked it again right at the end, and they had, and before it was over, but like towards the end, they had like 17,009 people watching, 3.4 thousand upvotes and 185 downvotes. And when I checked it at 5:40 p.m., they still had under 50,000 views on this promotional stream for toys.
Massive reveal,
right?
Of all these
and
new
it was
toys.
all these millions of supposed subs. And they had 5.2 thousand upvotes and 328 downvotes, and that was 3 hours after it premiered, and the word was out that it premiered.
That's
so weird. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of interest in this. And get a good look at these toys, guys, because they're going to be sitting on the shelves for the next 2 or 3 years. They're going to be in the dollar store soon enough.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you. Who drew the characters? I did, actually. We need new ones.
Oh,
We need ones that actually animate.
I have to explain. Yeah, people don't know this. Actually, we do comics, and I write them, and Neon draws them. Neon has worked in comics as an artist.
Yeah, people forget that.
And we never mention it. So we actually come from, when we talk about things, it's not because we're just talking out our butt. We actually kind of know what we're talking about. So if you want to check out our comic, it's at shadowbinders.com, right?
Yeah, the archives are. There's new stuff coming. Samoy Lion, yeah, I got your email. I need to get back to you. I would love to have you on. Oh, you did get the email?
I did tell him. I totally told him.
Can we do Volcon this year? Probably not. It's in Indianapolis.
The problem is it's so far for us to go on short notice, and we have to fly and everything else. And I just don't have the wherewithal to be able to get a ticket this late and anything else. So
yeah. Now we did have, it was so weird. We had somebody from Techo reached out to us.
I know. And
if you're watching, I didn't see it because we have a Discord. If you go into the description, video description, you can find a link to join our Discord.
Yeah, Shadowbinders is us. Anyway.
And I don't go to Discord very much. I pop in every once in a while to talk about maybe a new video or something, just see what's going on. I haven't checked my private messages on Discord apparently for like 3 months.
You need to make sure you stay on top of it.
And that doesn't give you guys license to do whatever you want to do because we got people over here.
Well, he's gonna start watching.
Yeah,
now.
I think we're gonna assign some mods over there. But anyway, we had people from Techo who were like, "Do you guys want to come into Techo?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'd love to." And then
because we've been trying to get in Techo, and we never did.
Yeah, they wanted to bring us in as guests, which we used to do the anime cons, and then.
So if you already know anybody at Techo, tell them that we will do it, but they have to write us at contact at what is it? What is our contact at? Shout out at clownfishtv.net, right? .com.
Shout out clownfishtv.com.
Shout out clownfishtv.com. They'll blend together.
I just get the problem is anymore because we have 63,500 subs. Like we get bombarded with so many tweets and messages and emails, and if I'm answering them all day, there's no videos. So
right, so
and it's nothing personal. Don't take it personally. I try to get the things.
So anyway, if anybody knows anybody at Techo or knows people who are trying to get hold of us, they can still get hold of us. He just didn't see it. We could do other cons too. We just have to let us know and give us time.
Yeah, people want us to come in. We used to do cons all the time. We used to
bring us in to talk about doing webcomics, to talk about comics in general, to talk about writing characters, to talk about all kinds of things. Now we do this too. So
we got to do a panel with Matt Mercer one time. That was
because we were playing Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
Anyway, So
anyway,
okay. Back to we're gonna talk about stories.
So stories.
So the toys did not go over well. At least by the video views, they weren't that popular. You'd think with a channel with that many millions of people, for a toy line that they claim everybody wants, you'd get a lot more interaction by now.
Yeah, you would. And this is this is a new A-Wing. I don't know if this is from The Mandalorian or from the what. Joshua, thank you. Is your name really Neon? No.
That is not his name.
It's Tom. Mm-hmm. Neon's more exciting. What does it mean? I actually picked my pen name years and years and years ago. The whole thing was actually Neon Transit, which I used for all my comics work because I tried to separate the two, and then I just used it as my pen name online, and I've had it for like 20 years, and everybody just calls me that now, so whatever. So I can tell if they're talking about comics, because if they call me by my name or my Neon name, then it's like I know who they are. Yeah. It's like depending on what you have. Okay, so anyway, let me see. Yeah, Neon 74 is username since 90s. Yeah, it's been a long time. It is, and Geeky's just Geeky. She's geeky.
Yeah, it's me. I was named that when I was born.
She sparkles. She sparkles like the sun.
I'm a vampire.
She glistens.
Glistens
when she brushes hair.
I shine when I'm happy, just like Stardust, because that's one of my favorite movies.
Right.
Anyway, so Disney is pushing really, 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 really hard for this Galaxy's Edge stuff, and they're pushing really, really hard for the toys and the merchandise, and now they're going to start this big push for the Rise of Skywalker. So the toys and that it hasn't been very many people excited about it. They're over the top pushing Galaxy's Edge to the point that even people we know who liked it are turned off. They're like, I don't even want to go there anymore just because I'm tired of being shoved down my throat. We've heard that from a couple of different people. And if brand fatigue is the problem, I don't think shoving the damn thing down everybody's throat every commercial break or into every damn network they have is going to help the situation.
Did anybody
call me crazy?
Oh my god! Did anybody see the thing with the Goldbergs on Twitter?
Yeah, we saw it.
Oh my God! So they did a very ham-fisted Star Wars thing on the Goldbergs, except they had them making a pilgrimage to Disneyland to go see Star Tours, which I did when I was a kid. And but they made sure they got the wink and the nod in the Star Wars land. Like, could you imagine if they did a whole land just about Star Wars? That would be every boy's dream.
Yeah,
wink,
how
wink.
sexist of them.
Not. Yeah, it's every wine mom's dream.
I used to like Star Wars.
You
I like
used to like
original trilogy.
Brian, thank you for doing that. You didn't have to do that. Thanks for being amazing and keep giving me a reason to watch YouTube every day.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Keep up the tremendous work. Well,
we're trying.
No
We're just trying to keep news and be honest.
Pink lightsabers are coming. They should have rainbow lightsabers. Like
they will. You just wait.
Like those lightsabers. Oh yeah, because they're crystal, right? So the kyber crystal in the lightsaber is supposed to be like your spiritual energy or something, right? So if you're spiritually fluid, your lightsaber is going to change colors.
Well, that is a valid point.
That is a valid point.
Mine would. I don't know what color mine would be, but it'd definitely be sparkly. So there's that.
Hey, you with that sexy pair, Navy Lax 2. Thank you. Didn't have to do that.
So, what else did you have? Oh, we're going to talk about Star Wars. We're talking about Star Wars. We can talk about the Brie Larson thing. Well, first of all,
let's look at these toys.
Are you looking at toys first? Okay.
Well, we are. They're not exciting. Like, there's nothing exciting. Obviously, there are no spoilers. There are no spoilers, but like we know this character, Princess Geeky Sparkles.
That's
Thank
right.
you, Mage Grey Wolf.
It's Queen. I'm just kidding.
This is Jonna. She's got a pop because everybody does. They got freaking Hot Wheels. Like, none of these toys are exciting.
Yeah, I know. And even the droid, they're like, oh, look, it's remote control Dio, and that's cool and all. But I'm like, where's R2? Like, there's nothing. BB-8 and Dio. No, where's R2?
R2
nothing.
doesn't exist because he's an old white male robot. Nobody cares. Now, the most exciting thing in this picture...
Yes, that is exciting.
They have the Star Wars arcade machine. I think that's really cool from Arcade 1-Up. And we actually got the Final Fight machine. And it's sitting in Squid Gang's bedroom right now because we need a studio.
But they play it. They love it.
They love it. And I'm like, back in my day, you used to have to put quarters in here. You guys complain about in-app purchases. Like, I would plunk down like $5 to beat Final Fight a week. Then I'd go play it again.
Yeah, well, it's this cabinet looks really cool. These are a little more. The Star Wars cabinet and then the Ninja Turtles one are coming, and they're in November, I'm thinking, something like that. And they're
Ninja Turtles one,
yeah, and the Star Wars ones I think the pre-orders kept
like
selling out.
$500,
yeah, they're expensive, but they are worth it. You definitely need the riser for it. I recommend the riser because it makes it like pretty much where it should be. They're just cool. I'm just saying they're awesome, and that is pretty cool. So
I do like the Scout Walker box though. See, they're going back to nostalgia. This is what
they're trying to get you with.
Like, oh look, it's almost Boba Fett, guys. It's almost Boba Fett, and look, doesn't that look like the Return of the Jedi packaging? You like that, don't you? Don't you? That retro stuff.
Someone said they have it on order. Yay! The arcade cabinet.
Hey, Cesario. Thank you very much. The old Kenner action figures with its small size and lack of articulation detail look more entertaining than these offerings.
Yeah. People want to know where are the small figures. They're like, they're not even making the small figures anymore. They're all these figures now. And they're like, you think if it's the end of the wrapping up the saga, that they would have done at least some of the small figures, as like a throwback, but they didn't. Unless they're just not revealing that yet, but they probably just didn't.
I don't like these figures. She doesn't even look Star Wars. She looks like she belongs in like Lost in Space or something.
She's cosplayed. She
does. She's not. She looks like Dash Rendar, gender swapped, like Dana Rendar. I don't know. That was stupid. Cara Dune. That's her name. That sounds Star Warsy. Little IG-11 because we can't have IG-88.
Well, that's what they did. They said, oh, well, they had a little segment and they had them on there and they were talking about, it was like, was it Jon Favreau and Filoni were they ones they were talking about, and they were talking about how, well, stay tuned if you like the toys, we all like the toys, and the toys are important to us. And you'll see a lot of characters that may have been inspired by the toys. Yeah, because you basically made these characters that were based on the toys, but they aren't the same characters. And it's like another one who happens to be all these things. It's like, that's just dumb. Anyway.
Hey, Brandon Blosser, look at the fish. Look at the fish. Thank you for that. Navy Lax 2 again. Thank you. Didn't have to do that. Now I got we went to Celebration. There are Celebration live streams out there, and then we got snowed in, but I did get the holiday special lunchbox, which was about the only thing I wanted at the whole show. Like, nothing had any interest for me. And I don't know. I'm not that excited about the Mandalorian.
Okay,
yet.
that's cute though. It's Loungefly.
Oh, it's a purse. Yeah, Kiki
I like
likes it.
Loungefly. No, I won't buy it because it's not the classic trilogy, but that's cute. I can appreciate its cuteness.
This is just nothing that we haven't seen. It's all the same. Oh, look, they're stormtroopers, but they're red. Random characters for the... I don't know who all these things are.
They were naming them in the video, but I didn't pay attention because I didn't care.
I don't care.
I'm sorry, I just didn't care.
Does anybody care? More pop vinyls. I don't care. She doesn't even look. She doesn't even look like Star. She doesn't look like Star Wars. This does not look like Star Wars. This looks like freaking Buck Rogers.
Kind of does, yeah.
It looks like Buck Rogers. It doesn't, but we got old Lando. Captain Spire, thank you. Didn't have to do that. About the only new version of stuff I liked more than the original is the Tron Legacy outfits. Yeah, Tron Legacy actually had a damn good look to it.
They did.
It's
I was just
the
disappointed there wasn't enough Tron in Tron.
Working on some EL tape designs too. Thank you too. Thank you. Yeah, well, the Tron ride is based on Legacy, which is interesting.
I think they were going to put Tron in, but then they thought they didn't make any other ones. Like it was like leading up to it, and they didn't do it.
Yeah, Tron shows up at the very end for like a minute.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, look, there's Tron now. He's gone.
I know. I was like, dang it.
And they were leading into I was really disappointed because Tron Legacy clearly was supposed to be a part one of a two-part.
Yeah, and I think it would have been awesome because I think everybody was expecting more Tron, which it would have worked out if they did the second part, so you could watch them together.
Yeah,
but then they didn't do it, and I'm like, what? Why would you do that?
They set up the villain, and then they just never delivered, and it was kind of dangerous.
I was just glad to get another Tron though. So I mean, hey.
So another 30 years will finally. Well, they're talking Jared Leto's going to do another one, but I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, Tron 2.0, the game was actually pretty cool. Okay, this looks really.
We gonna just go through all of these. Or what are we doing?
Yeah, just
look. That looks wrong. Never mind what I'm comparing it to.
I don't care. There's nothing here that excites me. There's nothing here.
Yeah, they're having new magic bands for Force Friday.
But like even the action figures are dull.
Okay, the game though. The game
game
is looking good. The game looks pretty good. Squid King is very, very excited about the game. So that I'm excited about.
Was that a dildo? Yeah.
I know, that's what I was saying. Thank you. That's what I was saying too. I'm like, that looks wrong. And you know what? The lead character in the game, Ginger. Just saying.
Just nothing here looks exciting. Kid's Halloween costume is budget cut Vader. Like, so here's the toys.
Okay, the pop-up book was pretty cool.
The pop-up books are cool.
The pop-up book was pretty cool, and it does a lot of cool things. I'll give him the pop-up book.
Is that Walker taking a dump?
I don't think it's open yet.
It looks like he's taking a dump on Kylo Ren.
It's like a dog. He's taking a poop.
He is. He's squatting to take a poop on Kylo Ren.
Our dog does that when he goes.
Thank you, Jesse Mountley. Thank you. Didn't have to do that. I now haunt you guys with my ugly mug. Wahaha. Wahaha. B. Colbert, 33. Thank you. Didn't have to do that. Love your content. Enjoy all the inside information. I'm learning a lot.
We're trying to help.
Oh God,
we take so much crap for trying
to
help.
We have people come to us all the time, and sometimes we run with it, and sometimes we're like, I can't vouch for this. Mm-hmm. We have a lot of people just tell us stuff, kind of like, just keep this in the back of your mind when XYZ thing happens. So. These are some of the new figures. I'll just pull this up.
We have to.
None of them are exciting.
Oh, the Jawa was cute.
He's got red eyes. It's like Demon Jawa.
It's a Demon Jawa.
Oh, God.
Because they have to, we have to use what you know. The Mandalorian basically is made up for it's almost that character. It's almost a Jawa.
It's
almost IG-88. It's almost, this bounty hunter or that bounty hunter.
So here's the thing. These are the new figures, right? One thing that we noticed about this, there is no dedicated toy line to the Rise of Skywalker. They're just dumping all the Star Wars figures into one.
Yeah, doing all the black labels they were doing, and or a lot of them they were showing were their black label, or they were the Adventures ones they have on stupid YouTube. It was versions of that. That's kind of what they were showing.
Yeah, and this is a very limited line. There are no big. Well, they have the Mandalorian has a Walker because they know that's going to sell. None of the stuff looks exciting. None of it spoils anything. It's just boring.
Well, they said there's a lot of things that they can't talk about because it would spoil stuff. So I think a lot of the spoilery stuff they kept back.
When we were kids, there were all kinds of crazy aliens and shit that came out before the movies came out. I remember Return of the Jedi, and they had the Ewoks blurred out on the back of the card, which is so weird because they were everybody knew what the hell the Ewoks were anyway. But I looked at all those crazy aliens. I'm like, man, what's this guy gonna do and that guy gonna do? And then most of them just stood around Jabba's palace and didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything.
They didn't do anything. Well, okay, we got some more here. Matticus Finch, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Love you guys. You should all hit up Geeks and Gamers. I met him in person in Nerdrotic. Nerdrotic wants to do a stream sometime.
Yeah, we have to do that.
Nicholas Horton, thank you. The Master Control program was rumored for Tron 3. Yeah.
Oh, see, now...
You know what the MCP...
I'm so mad about not getting Tron 3.
What?
It's a point of contention.
They will, because they're building a ride.
Well, they better. But then now they're going to... How they? Okay, wait. Let's pause for a minute. They're building a ride, and it's going to open in a couple years. Do we honestly think within 2 years' time that it's going to go back to how it was several years ago? Or do you think it's going to be what we're getting now in 2 years' time? So it could be ultra, ultra, ultra bad.
Ultra bad.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's like really ultra bad.
It's bad. Hopefully not.
So the MCP for Tron 3 should be Alexa. And it's installed in every freaking house in the country, and that's how it... so you're saying the video game protagonist is a survivor of Order 69. Yeah. Yeah, he was able to get away before... We need to make a t-shirt of that. He was able to get away before the giant climax. That's right. Okay. You know, he had his dignity intact. Navy Lax 2, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Again. Tonight's show sponsored by JRG Projects. Thank you. Considering all the reshoots, how can you make a dedicated toy line? Yeah, that's right? Like, it's like, okay, we know we have Kylo Ren, and we know we have Rey, and a couple of stormtroopers, so just make figures of those.
Okay, real quick, this person.
I want the penis
Does Geeky know about Warner Brothers trying to make famous comic redhead Barbara Gordon African-American by casting Jeffrey Wright as James Gordon? You know what? It wouldn't surprise me because they keep doing it.
Another ginger down.
So are we surprised? No.
Another ginger down.
Because apparently they hate gingers. There is some definite discrimination here, but it's towards gingers. So
I want to know, okay, so they're doing the Batman, which is not connected to the DCEU. They're doing the Joker, which we're going to talk about here once we get off of freaking Star Wars. Yeah, so this is where we're going with it. They're doing the Joker, which is not connected to the DCEU. So what the hell is the DCEU if all the DC movies are not in it? What's
the point?
There is no universe. There is no shared universe. There's just a bunch of standalone movies.
To Brie Larson, we did mention that they have what's his nuts developing a Star Wars film. Do you have that pulled up?
Kevin Feige.
We have Feige and Kathleen Kennedy. Well, they first want to know if he's going to replace her, but they said that Kevin Feige is developing a movie for the Star Wars universe. And it said Kathleen Kennedy was going to produce on the one thing. And now it's saying, is he going to replace her? And people were all butthurt about that, too, because, he's a white guy. 10 years ago, I thought that was a good idea. Now I do not think it's a good idea, especially with what we're hearing, the super far leftist things that they're pulling for Phase 4. I don't know if it's a good idea.
Spidey dodged a bullet.
Because honestly, it's just... tell good stories. I think the problem is they used to tell good stories that happen to have diversity, and now they're trying to make the stories about diversity first, and then they have, whether they're good or not, is up for debate. But it used to be just tell good stories, and now it's get diversity points in there first, and then try to make the story good with that. And sometimes it works. I'm not gonna lie, and sometimes it doesn't. And I don't know if I want him taking over Star Wars, but then I guess it can't be much worse than Kathleen Kennedy.
This just sounds like corporate crap. Again, they announced this a week before the end of the fiscal year. We had all those changes in the Disney parks, right? The management shuffle. Now all of a sudden it's like, hey guys, Star Wars, we're gonna bring in the Marvel guy to help fix Star Wars. You like the Marvel guy, right? Right? You guys will come see a movie if the Marvel guy's involved.
He's a white guy. So
he's a white guy with a ball cap. He looks like you. He's one of you.
Our takeaway is that's why you don't like movies, because it has nothing to do with that. But
yeah, I think this is kind of desperation, and I have a theory, and I don't like this theory, but I'm going to talk about it. Brian Meljak, thank you very much. Is it bad that I'm excited to see Frozen 2? No, actually, it looks okay.
I tell you what, I wasn't too interested in it until that last trailer. I was like, and that last trailer, I am excited for Frozen 2. I am not excited for Star Wars.
It looks like it has an actual plot, unlike The Rise of Skywalker.
Right, so we have to read the whole comment. Is it bad that I'm excited to see Frozen 2 as my 3-year-old, but semi-lukewarm with him next? No, because I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Same here. I'm just like, when I saw a trailer for Frozen 2, I was like, okay, finally, this actually looks good. So
Atomic Half-Lives Matter, the Force is ginger.
It is. I am living proof of the Force is ginger.
Oh, I would like to do so. So are people into the Disney Parks movies or Disney Parks? Are you guys into the Disney Parks videos? Because that's what we basically did for a living.
I still do.
And it kind of crossed over once I got unceremoniously removed from my position.
Well, it wasn't a position. We built the whole damn thing.
We built the whole site and got kicked out.
The quote-unquote partner took it, which we could have fought it.
We could have. It wasn't.
We already talked to a couple different lawyers, and they were big ones, and we could have if we wanted to, but it wasn't worth the time or the money that it would involve.
No,
because they were already killing it, and we already had a bigger month than they ever had on my own. So whatever, you know. So.
Yeah, because we know a lot about the Disney parks. We used to go multiple times per month, both coasts. Different Disney parks version of the rides. Actually, I had a list on Twitter. I don't think it's out there anymore. Where I gave my opinion. We disagree about Space Mountain though. I think Disneyland's is better.
Well, more
because I can fit in the seat.
Well, we're not going to talk about that right now.
No,
we can do that. Yes.
We can do that. If you guys want more Disney videos that aren't like, Disney must die, but like objective.
No, because at the end of the day.
Yeah, I would do it.
I totally understand and respect the people who are like, I hate Disney. I want it to end. I get where you're coming from. I understand how you feel. I respect your opinion. I don't want it to end because I still like Disney parks. And there's still some things I do like. And I have a merchandise problem. But I do think that sometimes changes need to be made, and I think that it's not negativity when you're being honest and calling out problems. It's when the fact that they're taking it as negativity. Heck, they had Bob Iger saying something like, people don't follow people unless they're positive, and that's why being the leader you have to be positive.
That's the problem with Disney.
And that's
now.
the problem right
that's
there.
The
you
problem.
don't want it because you take any criticism as negativity instead of honesty, and you will not fix the problems.
Mm-hmm.
Pull your head out of your ass, fix the problems. Easy peasy. Continue.
Yeah, don't let it go. Argoth5724, thank you. I like how you're not afraid to call out BS on Disney. We've worked in and around Disney people. My first pro comics jobs were working on Disney comics. And we're talking 15, 20 years in and around Disney people. People thought we were full of it when we started the channel. The channel actually got started kind of in response to an article I did on our old Disney blog calling out Marvel's sales numbers and my understanding of what was going on at Marvel and the fact that they were looking at outsourcing people. We got 700 people on. Holy crap.
That we can see.
So yeah, our feeling on Disney is it's like a sports team. It's like if they don't do good, you're screaming at the television because you're pissed off that they're not they're better than this, but they're striking out, man. They're striking out.
I am hooked on the merch. It's a problem. It's a problem. You're at the bottom of the comments.
I'm not. I'm trying to catch up.
My daughter
here.
really wants me to tell you guys that she thinks you should switch names.
So I'm geeky and she's neon?
Yeah, no, I'm more sparkly, trust me.
Neon glow. I should be.
No.
I need some.
Oh, I'll get it. Aren't you funny? Yeah. You're a king of the
Take any kind of clownfish TV. We'll talk about Brie Larson.
Yeah, so anyway, they're bringing Kevin Feige in. And of course, it wouldn't be him if he wasn't trying to keep, promoting Brie Larson. So the fear is that they're going to turn around and bring him in to do a movie, and it's going to be Brie Larson as a Jedi.
I'm the guy who sent you the Diagon Alley opening day video. Hi. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. We go all the time. This is what's so heartbreaking about this whole thing. Disney, the reason we're so hard on Disney, it has meant so much to our family over the years. It was our job for years, and then to see it run into the freaking ground in the last 4 or 5 years, it's heartbreaking.
The
it really
greed is just rampant.
The greed is ridiculous. I mean, look, the company's always been a for-profit company, but it's just at this point, it's just they're the board. They're the freaking board. They're just buying up stuff.
I would love to see Brie Larson in Star Wars. I know the perfect role for her. Hello, I am Plank, human, PL4NK, human wood relation.
Captain Marvel doesn't like human wood.
No.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm pretty
sure. You're
she
just saying.
doesn't.
I'm disagreeing.
So anyway, excited to see Joker. Yeah, so they're talking. They're digging up Kevin Feige, who I've kind of lost some hope for because I'm not liking.
Well, I don't like what they're doing for 4.
Phase 4.
Hold on, Haunted Mansion's my favorite. Someone said about Haunted Mansion, so.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, because Walt wouldn't stand for this. Walt would be like, "What the hell are you guys doing?" Bomb Chest, thank you. It's not that your favorite sports team is striking out; it's that they've been caught cheating.
Yeah.
The ball was slightly deflated, and it seems like you're the only one who cares.
And it's like I keep bringing up the Emperor's New Clothes analogy, and it's like everybody else is like, all these people are like, "Oh, that's wow, Disney, that's an amazing outfit. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful on you. That cut." That I'm like, I can see his penis. It's like he's not wearing clothes. It's just like, what the hell? And then we're the only
Mickey's
ones.
Dicky.
We're the only ones calling out the fact that, like, no. Now other people are starting to now, though.
Yeah, was my donation removed? I hope not. I don't know.
Maybe we missed it.
Cesario, John, I don't know. I don't think it came up. Cesario, thank you. You ever think about hooking up with Nick Ricade? I think I was on with him one time with Umbrella Guy and Jorge a long time ago. I talked to him off and on, but I haven't really I don't even know what's going on with the Vic thing. I couldn't even tell you what's going on. Jesse Malley, thank you again. Evil Laughs Week. Head back deep from the gut.
You have to do a much evil or laugh.
Yeah.
I don't know where his thing went. Can you see if you can see if it's up there?
Let's see. Who was it again?
It was, go down.
I'm going. Valentine's Tube.
I don't know what happened there. Will you look for that? I'll keep talking.
Oh, here.
There you go.
I'm sorry, Valentine's Tube. There you are. Evening Clownfish TV family. I love Disney submarines.
So does Neon. He likes the submarines.
In Disneyland, they still have them. They're Nemo themed.
So there you go. Sorry about that.
I'm so sorry. Somehow you got lost in the clown shuffle.
Yeah, Molly, the problem, no discussion in culture anymore. People can't stand different opinions. Everything is hate and negativity. How can you prove without constructive critique? That's exactly what I'm saying. People don't always agree with me, and that's completely fine. I'd rather talk to you about it than just, I'm not gonna call you names. If you like She-Ra and I don't, I'm not gonna be like, well, you beat blank blank blank. I'm just like, okay, you're allowed to like it. You're allowed not to like it. I don't like it. What do we like that we have in common? You know? So
Spawn was pretty cool. LeJean Smith, kid, was one of the only black cool superheroes. Yeah, I liked Stack Shock too. It was pretty cool. Actually, Milestone, they did a lot of damn good comics. You okay? Mm-hmm. You look kind of queasy.
I'm fine.
All right, so where are we going here? Where are we going?
You're talking about Bree.
Yeah, let's talk about Bree. So yeah, Kevin Feige. So with Kevin Feige coming into the picture, man, we got a lot of people on here. I'm trying to keep track of.
We're trying, guys. We're just gonna try to stick to what we're talking about.
So evidence mounts. Evidence mounts that Brie Larson will lead new Star Wars movie. This is wishful thinking. We're going to talk about this again. Yeah, Stack Shock
is it wishful thinking? I don't know if it is.
Needs a live action movie.
I don't know.
I would watch the hell out of it.
I don't know. It's okay. I'm fine. Thank you, Valentine's Tube. No, I don't know if this is that far fetched because Disney is up her rear end. Like they were protecting her and the movie.
Is that what's up her rear end?
Something is, and Disney. They were protecting the movie and everything else. Like they were, and now Feige was all about we have to have more women and diversity, and he might be doing a Star Wars movie. So I totally could see them doing this.
Mupty. I know Pete Werner.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for that. I'm amazed Pete Werner still has a job. He's the only one I know who's been able to criticize Disney without facing any pushback.
That's because he owns his own thing.
Pete Werner is self-employed. Pete Werner is the very top Disney travel agent in the country. Dreams Unlimited makes a ridiculous amount of money. And you know what? I think, thank God for Pete Werner, because he does speak his mind, because he is so high up the totem pole. Things get done. I think it was when the Diz called out how Epcot was rotting that they actually started looking at bringing new attractions in. Not real fond of what's going to happen, but there's so many like Disney influencers out there that think that loving Disney is loving everything they do, and they've been lied to for so long. So when you have a guy like Pete who's making them money come out and say, hey, there's some horse shit going on, it needs to be said.
Well, I think Tom Corliss at WWDC also had a list of things that were broken, and then when they bring it up, stuff started getting fixed, and they hate him because he calls out crap too, and stuff started getting fixed then.
Yeah, they won't go after Pete because he makes them too much money.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the truth. If Pete wasn't making them millions of dollars a year, they would probably
I'm sure we're going to be blacklisted, but whatever.
Navy Lax 2, thank you again. Lars Breeson must not become a Jedi.
I agree. You know who should be a Jedi?
You.
Me. But unfortunately, I'm not a Jedi. I'm a bad guy, so it doesn't matter.
Does Geeky intend to finish off the Rise of Skywalker?
With what?
Execute Order 69.
No, not on that, for sure. I mean, there is a penis in it, but No, we'll have to go see it because we'll have to talk about it. So I'll have to force myself to do it.
Pay for it, or can we just like sneak into a theater?
No, you have to pay for it. We'll have to go see it just so we can talk about it because we're gonna, of course we're gonna do a video on it. But I'll tell you what, every time I think about it, like I just don't want to do it. It's like
my anus pucker.
Well, that's your problem. I have never felt this way about a Star Wars film. I mean, even Last Jedi, because I didn't really like The Force Awakens, but I thought, okay, they're going to do better, and then they didn't. But this is the first time I've ever felt this way about a Star Wars film, where I'm just like, I get kind of like a pit in my stomach, like, when I think about having to sit through it. But go ahead.
I was so excited about The Last Jedi, and then I'm like, what the hell? Sai Kassadar, thank you. Brie Larson should be in Star Wars like Drew Barrymore was in Scream. Synaptic Flow, thank you. Brie collects 6 colored kyber crystals that have been scattered all over the galaxy and snaps all white men out of existence with her horrible acting.
There you go. Rainbow saber right there.
Please don't go opening weekend. Yeah, I'm not really excited. I think, did we go solo opening weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's nobody there. There was nobody there. Did we go?
We've gone to all of them opening weekend.
Yeah, this will be the first one we probably don't. Like, we'll go on a Tuesday.
And someone said buy tickets for Cats and sneak in. Yeah, that's what everybody. I think there's like a movement now to go see Cats instead.
Yeah, Brian Meljak, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Come on, you cheap F's, donate and support the channel. If not, they could disappear and we'll only have Star Wars show. Oh my god, the Star Wars show on YouTube is so bad.
Oh, it really is.
These guys are so fake. Like, look, I get it's your job, but damn.
What was
funny, they're not even hiding it. They're so fake.
It was funny when they did the toy reveal. The one guy, I forget his name because I don't really care. He kept trying to give everybody high fives and they were kind of like not doing it. And it was funny because people in the comments even pointed out, they're like, hey, look at him trying to give people high fives and they just won't do it. So it's kind of funny.
Yeah, like it's just the fakest fake. It's like the freaking Marvel. They're doing it with Marvel too. It's like, where do you get these? Like, look, I don't know where people are personally, but I'm like, did you just randomly go out to some university and find like the fakest geeks you could? Because these people clearly don't know what the hell they're talking about. A lot of them.
I don't know.
You can tell, like, the Marvel, like they're doing
painful.
cooking shows and all kinds of weird shit on the Marvel channel.
It's like, I thought this was about comics.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Leon, hey, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Cheese Wars, a Bree story. They either ruin Ahsoka Tano, please don't do that, or Bastilla Sean, props, gender bent, Darth Revan. So, I don't know, Revan. Okay, it's Revan. I think it's right. See, I'm not really an expanded universe guy. I'm not.
No, I haven't been.
I need to get my pronunciation guy
Hey,
out.
someone wants to know Funimation layoffs seem to be happening. Well, we're hearing some stuff.
So. Well, they're gonna merge. So you know what's gonna happen, right? Because we called it Look, I'm not trying to like be a braggy douchebag, but we called it with Rooster Teeth. We said, you know, things are bad. We are hearing from people at Rooster Teeth and people around Rooster Teeth that bad things are gonna happen to Rooster Teeth, and sure enough, they did. Funimation, if they merge with Aniplex, there are going to be redundancies that get cut. And it's a perfect opportunity to get rid of problematic people. Mm-hmm. And nobody will even think about, like, oh, they just got rid of so-and-so because they were downsizing.
Right.
And that'll be the official story. So, did you see the Twitter post by Nick Rekieta over someone noting there was a major layoff?
No, but we already kind of knew it was coming, so we didn't see it, but we already knew. Okay. So anyway,
I just called even real. Yeah, I'm not good at expand universe.
You said that the KS said sources told him layoffs happened week. Same what happened with us. People told us like months ahead of stuff happening that was coming, and we didn't believe it at first. And then what are you laughing at?
I'm just reading.
What are you doing?
No, I just insulted some expanded universe fans by accident.
Oh, way to go!
It's a total accident. I'm just old. True story. Rooster Teeth needs dentures.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so let me see. So yeah, now they're saying that they're gonna possibly see. This is why we don't do the live streams, because what's supposed to be an hour long. Oh, shiny something. It's supposed to be an hour long stream winds up being like a 3 hour.
Right, because we get distracted.
We get distracted. So the long and short of it is there's evidence mounting that Brie Larson will lead a Star Wars movie.
What is this evidence? What is this evidence?
What evidence? Feige has told a major actor that there's a specific role he'd like that person to play when and if he makes the movie. I hope to God it's Danny DeVito. I'd watch the shit out of a Star Wars movie with Danny DeVito.
Oh, and then somebody said that social media said that it was Brie Larson. And
social media said
this information fits with our reliable sources told us yesterday. Well, if you don't want to make money in the Star Wars universe and you want to piss off the fandom further, that is a great choice. What are you laughing about?
They would. I don't know. Something about lunch money. I can't say it, or we'll get demonetized. We won't get any lunch money then. When I first watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer and found it to be overrated, I never really got into it.
It was okay. I watched it. It was okay. I mean, are you talking about the movie or the TV show?
It's all right.
Which one, the movie or the TV show?
The movie was kind of boring. The TV show's got its moments, I think. But I'll be
seen
honest.
Them both.
I've never really been that big of a Josh Whedon fan. I mean,
that was his bottle of soda.
That was my bottle of soda.
In case anyone wonders, that little noise. That was him going.
We're not executing Order 69 over here. Don't worry, guys. We're not gonna celebrate that way.
No, we're
Is this
not.
a celebration or a funeral? Okay, Danny DeVito.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Wait, whoa. Let's just back up for a minute. We're not going to execute Order 69. We're not going to do that here. Is this a celebration or a funeral? Do I want to know which one Order 69 would be? The celebration or the funeral?
It depends on your point of view. Anything could be a celebration or a funeral, depending on your point of view.
You need to stop talking.
That's my Jediism for tonight. That's my fortune cookie
You need to stop
logic.
talking.
I do. And I'm not even drinking. I should be drinking. This would be a lot more fun.
Probably.
I would screw a lot more things up.
You need to stop.
Do it. Execute Order 69.
No, we're not doing that. Anyway, go ahead.
It's a matter of perspective. So, okay, tongues immediately began wagging
Okay. This
on
is not
who this
planned.
might be.
Okay, just stop. Don't
No,
even...
it did
No,
say
I know.
this.
I know. I'm like, you were getting ready to say something else. I can tell by your face.
They're executing Order 69
just
here
stop.
on Twitter.
So.
Right now, general consensus is forming on social media. Actor Captain Marvel, Brie Larson. This information fits with
I just
our
said that.
reliable sources.
I just read this.
But they want her. They want her to be part of the Star Wars. I know you.
And then I said...
But it said tongues wagging. You left that part out. That was the most important part.
I just...
Tongues are flapping. They're salivating for Bree. JRG Projects, thank you. On premiere night of Rise of Skywalker, I'll be watching my 4K Blu-ray of the original Star Wars on the big screen.
Yeah, because that's the one to watch. I mean, obviously.
Thank you. $5. Am I drunk? No, I'm
No,
old.
he's not. This is what he's like all the time.
Hey, Garth, hey. It's already dead. Stop killing it.
I know. What else we got besides this? Because I'm just tired of talking about it.
So she's, so I wanted to bring this up. Okay, because I'm not going to say, what sources YouTubers have or don't have. I know that we have people come to us. I know that other YouTubers I know have people come to them because, frankly, YouTube gets more eyeballs than these blogs.
Yep.
What is a bad look is when you've got websites like Inverse that are supposed to be like reputable news outlets, writing what are basically hit pieces on YouTubers. And this whole thing is, trying to debunk Overlord DVD's rumor about Brie Larson. But they can't just say, here's why we think Brie Larson will be in Captain Marvel 2. They have to say, the Brie Larson rumor is offensive. Don't believe a word this hateful YouTuber says.
Oh, yes. You're always hateful, but they're never hateful.
Yeah. Hey, Navy Locks, thank you again. I'm still hoping for Darth Jar Jar Binks. So...
that would be a lot more entertaining.
Yeah, so they go down and they're like, here's why we don't think this is going to happen, right? And then we get down, okay, so here's Doomcock. And then it's basically like, Overlord's not a journalist. He clearly does not report the objective truth. He operates with a specific, hateful agenda that a lot of people seem to agree with. He may have over 50,000 subs on YouTube.
He might get more views than I do, but whatever.
But that doesn't make him right. It just means he has a large audience even when he shouldn't. The same can be said of like most of these pop culture journalists. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I think that there's a little bit of pissy jealousy going on with these journalists because we've had it before where there are certain journalists at certain comics publications that don't like us, giving contrary opinions on...
or giving information that,
right.
on what's going on.
And the truth is that there are insiders coming to YouTubers now and not coming to
and like Molly said, he said it was a rumor. You always label it with a rumor.
Yeah, he said,
Jar Jar is my only hope.
Darth Jar Jar is my only
Thank you didn't have to do that. I did it for you because you were talking.
Yeah, we've done, labeled as such. And the thing is it could potentially be true because they didn't announce a Captain Marvel 2 for Phase 4. That was kind of weird. They seem to have sidelined her. She was sidelined in Endgame. She doesn't seem, there is a lot of fan backlash about the character, regardless of how much money it made. There's a lot of controversy. She doesn't seem to play nice with the other Avengers.
No.
People don't seem to like her in real life.
I was going to read this as unrelated. Batman Star says, white guys can watch their shows. Or Batwoman Star. I saw that earlier. And here's what's going to happen. People aren't going to watch the show, and then it's going to fail, and they're going to say everybody who didn't watch it was a misogynist, incel, and that's why they didn't watch it.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
There's just a lot. I mean, I was kind of, I know that there are these ridiculous articles out there. We had one journalist in particular go off on some 25 tweet spaz session on Twitter trying to get our attention, I think. And I didn't even find it until a couple of days later. I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my time because he wants the attention because they want the views.
Well, that's why they do the video, the articles they do. You're like, why would you write this? Because it'll get views.
Honest to God, I think that's why they do it. I think they write these clickbaity, divisive articles because they're hoping some YouTuber will come along, pay attention to them, start a flame war, and their views are going to skyrocket because how else are they going to get traffic?
Right, exactly.
Nobody's going to the website organically. They're all going there because of YouTube. We've on our channel, we've linked to articles on our blogs. They've skyrocketed in views because of YouTube, but people weren't really finding the stuff organically.
That's what's going on.
You know, so what the hell is a Doomcock? You'll have to go find Doomcock. He's this guy right here. I do not know him, but I thought it was a very odd choice for Inverse to not just debunk the rumor, but to start out with "Don't believe a word this hateful YouTuber."
But they can be hateful towards old fans of different shows, and that's okay. But you cannot say anything bad about things they like. So
then they're talking about, this is a little more balanced, but they're like, is it legit? But then they're like, Inverse notes that the YouTuber who broke the news has refused to reveal their source.
We don't reveal our sources either. There's a reason why you don't do that.
You would shit if you knew some of the people who were talking to us sometimes. You know? But it's like, no, if you want to get and this is old school journalism 101. If you always protect your sources. If you want to earn people's trust, you have to protect your sources.
Right.
As soon as you squeal about so-and-so talking to you about whatever, give too much information, that's it. The well runs dry. They don't come to you anymore.
I'll blow their minds even more. Some of the big YouTubers that people follow and a lot of this stuff, you mostly, were their source. And they didn't reveal that because they were trying to, before we started doing videos on our own, you were the source for some people a few times. Even since then, we've been the source a few times. They didn't put our names in it.
Yeah, I was the Disney insider, quote unquote, for a couple of years before we actually started doing our own videos. Yeah.
And no one told on us. I mean, that's just,
Would you guys go on EFAP?
What is that?
What is EFAP? Is that a dating site for singles?
I don't think so. I think that's initials for something.
Yeah, Doomcock has reliable sources. Yeah, I believe. Here's the thing: people were attacking Nerdrotic too. I think some people from Lucasfilm went to them. We get people from Disney all the time. They come to us. We get people
that are actually working. I'm not gonna say where, and actually, people that are cast members in some aspect write us and say, hey, you're right on and stuff like that. So we know what's going on. We know what we're talking about. But anyway.
Yeah. So JJ, thank you. You didn't have to do that. All hail Lord Doomcock. Yeah. So
it's there. He explains what it is. Ever frame a pause. There, down here.
Oh, ever frame a pause. Okay, so it's not like a dirty site.
Okay.
Like EFAP.
Why is that your first thought?
Because it's EFAP. That's what everybody does on the porno sites. That's the purpose, right?
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know either. Mm-hmm. I'm guessing. What did you think I was talking about?
Anyway.
Okay, so Tisha, well, depending on the site, we would get our own sources. I was an insider and unfortunately had to do clickbait all the time. Yeah, unfortunately you do sometimes. Yeah. But you never out your sources unless they want to be outed. But then the real kick in the pants is like when your source is like telling you one thing and then they go out in public and say the complete opposite. Yeah. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Or your source is like, wants you to take all the bullets. They don't want to take any of the...
Yeah, that happens a lot.
That happens a lot. Okay. Drop the shovel, mate. Please be gentle. Oh my God. I think it boosts your subs numbers to EFAP.
I don't know. I don't even know what to look it up.
That's Twitch, not YouTube.
I don't know. I know. It's a YouTube show that some other guys get together and talk about pop culture stuff.
I don't know. If anybody wants to talk, we're up for it depending on whether or not we have time. We just don't have time a lot of times. Because we're doing a lot of stuff. They pause the video a lot to avoid copyright strikes. Yeah, we tried that before. Nerdrotic recommended you. Oh, cool. Yeah, he's pretty cool. What am I doing? Oh, well, that is true. That is true. You're blushing now. What?
I don't.
Stop. What do you think? What do you think we're talking about? Anyway, let's moving on. Fan petition to replace Brie Larson as Captain Marvel somehow hit its goal because possibly maybe, a lot of people aren't really on board with Brie Larson being Captain Marvel.
People aren't going to be that upset about Captain Marvel. They just didn't like Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. I mean, that's what it is.
She's not likable. Like, look, we gave a very fair review of Captain Marvel. We said it was not the worst movie ever made. It was okay. It was decent. But not because of Brie Larson.
It was middle of the road. It was just
It was a very mediocre movie.
It wasn't bad.
Train wreck it could have been.
No, it wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be. But I think that's because they edited the hell out of it.
I think they edited the hell out of it, and she had a strong supporting cast.
Mm-hmm. It was she was
the weakest one.
Yeah, she was like the sidekick in her own movie. So.
We'll have to do a live stream with Nerdrotic. He's actually, I think he's in San Francisco. I grew up outside San Francisco.
Did you?
So.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, no. Him.
him.
I'm sorry. I'm just distracted.
Okay.
I was talking about Captain Marvel. I was distracted. I was just trying to figure out why they're surprised by a fan petition.
Yeah. No, Jude Law was good. I think everybody was good in that movie. Just Brie Larson seemed bored.
Yeah.
I think...
And she's been in other things where she wasn't that bad, so I don't understand why she was so...
Yeah, I've seen her in other movies and she wasn't that bad. I don't know. But you can like Brie. I don't mind if you like Brie.
Yeah, I just don't think she was... I don't think she was the star in her own movie. And people don't like Brie, and I don't think it's not bad about Captain Marvel. It's just like Brie Larson.
How can anybody afford to live in San Francisco now?
I don't know. Ask people here who live in San Francisco.
They're saying they live in San Francisco. Sorry, I was just like, I just saw the
Sorry, I'm just like, you're talking to me different things. My brain's actually splitting in half and going, ah!
We're gonna break Geeky tonight. We're gonna break her.
Yeah, she's fine in Sky Pilgrim. Yeah, she was. Yeah, Skull Island. We watched it the other day, and I don't think she was bad. It was just, I just don't think.
Skull Island, yeah, she was.
I just don't think she was good in this role. I think if they had picked a different person for Captain Marvel, it would have been better.
I think maybe they were playing up the whole you're a soldier, you're a pilot, whatever, and she just doesn't have good comedic timing.
No.
Let's put it that way.
I just don't think it was.
It becomes more obvious when she's surrounded by.
I just don't think that role was for
funnier,
her.
more charismatic people. So, yeah, one of my students really liked Brie Larson. I just said nice and moved on.
Yeah, that's what I usually say. I'm like, people are allowed to like who they like and not like who they like.
That's fine. I don't care.
We keep saying this over and over again. Why TV, reality TV, game shows, 24-hour programming TV channel? I don't know what that means. And late night is cheap to put on TV, and someone's screaming outside.
Whoa, what is that?
I will look.
Look out the windows.
Neighbor's kids?
No, I think it's somebody on drugs. They're outside our window screaming. What are they doing?
Keep talking.
Yeah, we live in the Pittsburgh ghetto. Children. No, we don't actually. Yeah, there's literally screaming on the street outside our window. We need a studio. We need like an actual studio. We don't have an actual studio. There's somebody screaming outside the window. I don't know what's going on. So Geeky went to go check. So I don't know. I think it's another like. There's a college around the corner. Maybe somebody's stoned or something. I don't know what's going on. You heard it. Yeah, somebody's like, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what happened. But yeah, Nerdrotic. I'd love to do a stream.
It might have been our kids. I don't know.
It wasn't our kids. It was coming from outside the street. There's like a crazy.
There.
No, they're probably hiding in the bushes or something.
I can hear Pinky Boo laughing her butt off. So who knows?
Oh, poor Pinky Boo.
Oh,
Today was not a good day for Pinky.
Pinky Boo.
I didn't send the wife. The wife sent herself.
What? No, I went.
She rushes.
I run into danger, man. I grew up in a haunted house.
She's a ginger.
What's
She's
that
like.
Noise? I'll go find out. No. Poor Pinky Boo. Learned the hard truth today. I don't want to say it out loud though, in case anybody has their kids with them.
Oh yeah.
About the truth of certain mythical. Gift bringers. Let's put it that way.
Yes,
and it was very heartbreaking. The amount of sadness and sobbing that ensued, and it was very upsetting. Anyway.
Yes, there was a lot of sobbing.
And I feel terrible about it now.
Thought she was ready for that hard truth, and she wasn't.
So,
clearly, clearly, now she's going to prove us wrong. She said as much.
She said she's going to prove that mythical gift bringer was real.
Yes.
So,
Adrian Malone, thank you very much. We love Geeky Sparkles, except on our clothes and body.
What?
Except on. He's not saying I want you on my clothes and body. Neon is your favorite straight man in comedy.
I don't need to be on your clothes and body.
I am a straight man. Yes.
And he means my mom says that too. You always play you're the straight man, and
I'm the straight man.
Mm-hmm. Meaning that we're the comic duo, and I'm the
Right.
Never mind. Anyway, so,
I just don't laugh.
It's a great pumpkin. He
I'm
does.
the great
I've
pumpkin.
seen him do it.
Wait, what?
Laugh.
Oh, I do laugh sometimes.
Okay, I'm confused.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I'm confused too. Okay.
Well, I didn't know people had kids, and I didn't want to say what things were. And she's very, very, very upset right now, and she's very angry at me. Of course, it's my fault. And how come it's always the mom's fault? Just out of curiosity, it's the mom's the one. At least all the moms I know are the ones that go all out by the flipping elves and the shelf and do all the stuff and make all the magic, and then they're the ones that have to break the news, and they're the ones that get hated.
I don't understand. We tried to explain that certain mythical gift bringers are real, that, the spirit of the season is passed about from person to person. But that wasn't good enough. That wasn't a good enough answer.
So I'm a terrible person, and I'm the bad guy as always, because a lot of you moms understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, we did not either. I
we didn't tell them either.
Television.
We actually didn't tell Squid King at all because we didn't want to lie to him, and he believed it all on his own. So it just stuck. So anyway, let's turn to more happier times.
Yes, but it was.
I mean, my kids believe the bar was real. That's awesome.
Oh, God. It was a heartbreaking. It was a very, very heartbreaking day, and
well, even Neon got a tissue because he was even like near tears. It was so bad. Anyway,
we thought she knew.
She had been making comments.
She's in middle school. We thought she knew.
The only reason I told her was because she was talking about friends that she had that were kind of, telling her that it wasn't true and that she was going to show them and that she was going to lay the smack down on them. And I was like, oh my God, she's going to get in a fight or get bullied. And then because she's going to go after people who tell her, and because she's a strong-willed child like her mother. And, anyway, so I had to tell her to try to save her, and now she hates me. So anyway, let's go on.
She hates both of us. And she's going to use it to leverage to get a hamster, I think.
Yeah, she's going to leverage. Well, actually, I told her to. I said, now you can leverage this for a hamster.
Jessica Schulman says, why is TV dying in the comic book
Because
industry?
they just keep repeating the same mistakes and rebooting everything. And it's like, what the hell? Halloween's a fun holiday. Yeah, we're decked out for Halloween. I'll finish decorating after the roof's done so I can put all the stuff out. What?
Santa stopped going to Bree's house because she didn't want to get presents from a weird old white dude.
That's right.
He's not going to stuff her stocking this year. He's not going to stuff her
buy our
stocking.
hamster. She has a name picked out and everything. She's like a walking encyclopedia on hamsters.
So 25,000 people, over 30,000 people don't want Brie to be Captain Marvel. Again, they could do it. They switched out the Hulk.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it's not been done before. So there's that.
So we're going to talk about
everybody's
this.
mad about Joker. Oh my.
We're going to talk about this. I think we can talk about this. We talked about kind of in videos. I know if we put a standalone video up, it would immediately get demonetized. The last two Joker videos we put up got demonetized until we had a manual review. I think YouTube actually has the Joker as content flagged at this point because they're afraid people are going to watch the Joker videos or our hot takes on the Joker and then go do something stupid. But
we have nothing to do with it.
But they're calling like Code J here. I mean, we're talking the Army. The Army.
And the FBI.
The Army and the FBI are warning people about incels. Incels.
Here's my thing. Because the media going out there and constantly making this a big deal, it's probably going to happen. And then they're going to turn around and say, see, look. But they're the ones that made it, that put the idea in people's heads to begin with.
People are going to do it because there's so much attention on
exactly.
it now.
They're going to think, look at all the attention I'll get if I do it. So it's probably, I mean, do I think someone might do it? Yes, I think someone might do it. But they're going to do it because of the media making it a big issue. Someone wants to know what we're going to be for Halloween. I don't know what we're going to be for Halloween. What do you want to be for Halloween? I don't even know.
Sad, alone, and candyless.
No, I steal their candy. The only one who has a costume so far is Pinky Boo, and she's going as the tightrope girl from the Haunted Mansion. I bought her the dress and everything. So she's going to be wearing that. I have no idea what we're going to be doing, but I got to tell you about Squid King and his creative costumes. One year, he was a cheeseburger with a blood splatter, ketchup and mustard splattered hockey mask, and he was the cholesterol killer. Another year, he was a sriracha bottle with a chicken head, and he'd say, "Hello, Mother Clucker," and stuff like that, and he'd do it in a screechy, like, sriracha voice. I should go get up here to do it. And then one time he was a chair with a British accent. He literally had me make him a chair costume. It was made out of cardboard, looked like a chair with his head in it, and he'd walk around talking in a British accent, and that was his costume. And somebody thought it was so cool, they gave him their whole bowl of candy. So, I don't know what he's going to come up with this year, but that's what he's done.
Yeah, he's pretty smart.
Steel City, we used to go.
We used to set up there all the time. They didn't make any money. That's
if
what
you saw and row B, the person that had all the pillows, like the square pillows and the character pillows and all that was me. So anyway.
Thank you for your service. Some people said they were in the service, and it's really appreciated. We got
yes,
a lot of
thank
military
you,
in our
thank
family,
you to
so
the service. Yeah, thank you for service.
That is hard. That is a hard life. Okay, so the Army warned soldiers about incel threat. Why just incels? And where were these concerns when Suicide Squad came out? Because, the Joker was in that movie too, and nobody cared.
There's been a lot of movies that came out, and there should have been concerns. I mean, why isn't anybody concerned about the fact that
Gotham? Why is nobody concerned about Gotham?
Why are they not selling Captain Marvel DVDs to women who look like they're angry women because she beats up a guy for saying smile? Why are the warnings for angry women who might beat somebody up for saying smile?
That's right.
And she mugs him. So I'm like, where's the warnings for that? Somebody's gonna do it just because the media is making it an issue. The media just made it a platform.
Yeah.
And I hope to God it doesn't happen, but it worries. It does worry me. More
people just went to EFAP. I think this country would be a whole lot happier. No, I don't know. Anyway, look, I get the concern. We said this before. We get the concerns, especially after what happened in Colorado, but I think this is taking it to like a whole new. And again, this isn't the first time the Joker's been represented in media since that happened. He's been in movies that have multiple versions of the Joker.
And it's always Joker's a Joker, and mass event would be something that he would do. It's just in character for the character.
Yeah, and I think that was Molly says, and this is what they were talking about before. It said the problem people are having with it is because they basically try to make you sympathize with the character, whereas in other movies he was always shown just to be a bad guy. Just he's a bad guy and that's it.
Oh, I just remember what he used to say when he was the sriracha sauce. He'd be like, "Hello, Mother Clucker, let's get spicy."
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Mother Clucker, let's get spicy. That's what he'd say.
Did.
Sorry, I'm just distracted.
We're not talking about the Joker. We're talking about Squid King and his chicken costume. So Warner Brothers actually had to issue a statement on the Joker. Oh, hey, Grizzly. We'll read Grizzly first, and we'll read this. I love your content, and I'm a longtime viewer. I was wondering what your thought is about the Disney vacation deals. Shopping at Costco earlier today and saw this insane deal where you get 10% back.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a couple things here about the deals. You look around, you can find deals. And I'll tell you, too, if you stay in some of the good neighbor hotels that aren't on property, you can maybe get better deals. But like I know Sam's and Costco are offering these. And I'll tell you another one you can do. If you go and buy gift cards from those places, you get money back. So people are going in and buying like $3,000 in gift cards. And they're saving like several $100s that way, too, if you don't want to go through their other deals. But are they good deals? Yeah, some of them are good deals.
Yeah, because they're buying this stuff. They're buying stuff cheap. Undercover Tourist too. You can buy the tickets cheaper, so you don't have to just go through Disney. But yeah, stay off property if you can. Go to the Good Neighbor hotels. You can get a hotel for like $100 a night.
Yeah.
How many people we got on? We got like 800 people on listening to this.
Yeah, I'll hear about being a bad mom.
Oh my god. Okay. So Joker is not an endorsement of violence. This is coming from Warner Brothers. So here's Warner Brothers' statement. Gun violence in our society is a critical issue, and we extend our deepest sympathy to all victims and families impacted by these tragedies. Our company has a long history of donating to victims of violence, including Aurora. And in recent weeks, our parent company joined other business leaders to call on policymakers to enact bipartisan legislation to address the epidemic. At the same time, Warner Brothers believes that one of the functions of storytelling is to provoke difficult conversations around complex issues. Make no mistake, neither the fictional character of Joker nor the film is an endorsement of real-world violence of any kind. It's not the intention of the film, the filmmakers of the studio, to hold this character up as a hero. I think that's a pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
And, the funny thing is everybody, like, were they going to start calling Joaquin Phoenix, like, alt-right? The guy was just in a PETA ad campaign.
Right. And
You know, I mean, he's even like, what the hell? Why are you doing this to me?
Jessica, what's your thoughts on manga and graphic novels becoming more popular?
There's a video coming.
We have a video coming about that because there's some stuff. But yes, we think that they are becoming more popular. I'm glad that like graphic novels are, because we make we make webcomic that we make into graphic novels, and we have other graphic novel ideas.
We have other graphic novel ideas.
We just don't have time to do them, damn it.
Let's just say we registered clownfishcomics.com. We just need to hire an army of artists.
Yes, we have to have the money to hire an army.
We have to have an army.
We had an army of artists. We'd be, sending all kinds of stuff out.
We would crank out all kinds of crazy comics. Leon Garnett, thank you, didn't have to do that. I blame Scream with the killers wanting to blame movie violence for crimes. Also, Disney better leave Darth Revan alone. Stop. They won't. They're gonna pick at the carcass of every semi-popular expanded universe character. Even though they pull the plug on the EU, you know they're gonna go back and because they're talking about bringing Mara Jade back and everything. I'm like, come on. Ren Wesley. I'm sorry. I thought it was Ron Weasley. It's Ren Wesley. I'm so sorry.
Well, you're just making everybody mad. I apologize for him.
I am so sorry. Do you think the controversy behind this film will hurt Phoenix shot the Oscar? Possibly.
Yes, I do think it might. Because especially with Hollywood being the way that anybody looks cross-eyed. I mean, they're apologizing at one of the Oscar shows, whatever, for playing parts of characters that other people were mad that they played. Like, different actors were apologizing for playing characters that they thought should have gone to Asian women or whatever. So, yes, I totally think that it could do that.
Yeah, I think Joaquin Phoenix is the point where he's like, I don't give a shit at this point. Because he's kind of a weird dude to begin with.
But he's probably regretting this movie.
But the thing is I almost feel like he took the role because it's like, can he out Joker Heath Ledger? Because Ledger's Joker won the Academy Award, posthumously. So he's like, can I out Joker Ledger? And I think from what I've heard, he does. World War I flying ace. Snoopy, thank you. I love freaking Snoopy. I read Marjade's Dialogue in Geekies.
Yay! Marjade's my favorite. So, yes, I totally would have played her if they had said, you know what? Because I used to want to be an actor. So, and I used to do, theater and stuff. If they had said, hey, you want to play her? I'd have been like, hell yeah. I even asked for the part, but the author told me he didn't have that right. And it was also a long time ago. Yeah, anyway,
she has that letter. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away when the franchise was much better than it is now. U.S. military, so this is about FBI, warning troops about incel violence. Okay.
Theaters are already banning face paint, masks, all that kind of stuff, which, I can kind of understand where they're coming from on that one. But they're trying, because they don't, here's why. Because if something happens, they're the ones that are going to be in trouble, so they're freaking out. So to protect to cover their own asses, they're doing that. And I can understand why they're doing that.
Hello, Breaks SG1 BJS is in the house. Say hello, everybody. Autism Dad, you guys should have 100K or more subscribers by now.
We're trying,
and then people get mad at us. It's so funny. We get these waves of people who are clearly not fans, who come in, pretend to be fans.
Oh, they do.
Concern trolling.
They'll have 2 people, 2 subs or a brand new account.
Just so you know, Neon and Geeky, I'm unsubbing from your channel because I just can't stand that you're constantly asking for subs.
Not just that, we get it for all kinds of stuff, and it's
I liked you until you just. All you do is talk about Star Wars lately. It's like, we've been since day 1.
Yeah.
Where have you been? You're no fan of ours. Get thee away, troll. Get thee away. Hey, it's XYZ Rob Zombie. Thank you. Oh, wow. Someone gave $50. Man, now I feel sheepish.
Oh,
everything. Even just saying, hey, guys, you're awesome.
Makes us happy. Yes,
and
our anniversary. Well, I'm just gonna say it. It's Sunday, so we'll have been married for. Our marriage is old enough to vote.
Oh my God! Yes, it is.
So $10
for being wonderful. Thank you so much.
It'll be old enough to vote on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. That was because it was a couple weeks after a very horrible thing happened. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm afraid to even mention it on the live because they're going to be like, demonetized!
So, what was I going to talk about?
I'm a dumb.
I don't know what I was going to say now. I lost my train of thought.
It's been derailed.
We're always derailing everything, you know.
As the one true king. I am not. I'm just.
I'm
just a,
I'm sorry.
King Geeky.
I am the king
just
and the queen.
A sad old man in a chair.
It's okay.
I'm like, what is it? The guy in the chair from Spider-Man. I'm the guy in the chair when he's middle-aged.
I'm more a fan of Geeky. Neon tends to make me think of someone dying while trying to prove him Poor
What?
no, actually, I'm going to defend him. He is the brains behind a lot of everything we do. So we would not have a channel if it wasn't for Neon. And he's not that bad. He's actually quite funny. He makes my mom laugh till she wets herself. So, there's that. Him and Squeaking make my mom laugh till she wets herself.
Normally I'm fine. It's just today's been a hard day. I'm sorry. The thing with Pinky wrecked me. It did. That just gutted me.
Yeah, you very rarely ever see Neon cry, and he was like,
I wasn't crying.
You were almost. You were ready to lose it. Anyway.
Allergies.
So, yeah.
Allergies.
What was I going to tell you? I don't remember.
I don't cry. No,
that's not true. You have. I know. I can name a couple times, but that's okay. I won't do that to you because you apparently feel like
I'm a man.
So men can cry. It's okay. All right. Anyway. Congratulations for 21 years.
Oh, congratulations.
Now their marriage can drink.
Their marriage can drink. Ours can vote. You would think they would have just a unified at this age you can do everything that adults can do. Instead they stagger adulthood out. 16, 18, 21. 25 to get off of the health insurance.
Well, they still do that. I don't even know.
I don't know.
What else are we talking about?
What are we talking about? Oh, hey, we could talk a little bit about, I guess with you guys, because we get a chance to talk about this whole Funimation Aniplex thing. I was just going to bring this up. Because somebody said, Nick Ricea said there were a bunch of layoffs. I've been watching for that, and I haven't seen, they probably haven't announced it, because they don't want Nick Ricea to make fun of them on a live stream.
Well, that's not going to stop him. I'm sorry. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm a man. What are your thoughts on kids' toy commercials? Do they even do toy commercials now?
Honestly, I don't know
They
because
weren't like they used to be.
I'll tell you what, we don't even watch
pretty
regular TV.
badass.
All our TV is like Hulu TV and stuff, and we don't ever see the toy commercials. However, I will mention, because I know people are going to ask me about it, the Mattel Dolls. Apparently Mattel is doing a new line. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but they're doing a new line of dolls, and they're doing them as
the
gender neutral dolls.
Can we do that? Are we
So-
allowed to go there?
So they're doing these new dolls that are gender neutral dolls. And they are so that you can make them boys or girls or whatever you want to do. And people were asking what I thought about it. Here's what I think about it. What I think about it is when we were kids, there wasn't this whole push that you had the boys and girls had to have separate toys. Like boys wanted Care Bears as much as girls. Boys wanted Couch Patch Kids just as much as girls. I wanted to play with, Transformers and Star Wars toys just as much as boys. The reason they made She-Ra is because they were selling so many He-Man toys to girls. No one really, really, really thought much about it. It was just, you played with what you wanted to play with, okay?
Yeah.
So it's not a new idea at all. What I have a problem with, I don't have a problem with this. I think it's cool. You do a doll and they can have it however they want to do it. What I have a problem with is because in the Time article, they were talking about how they want toys that are for activism in their toy lines. And now you're like, no. Here's where you're gonna lose me. You're not making it about toys and children and what they want. You're making it about your adult issues and how you can put activism in your damn toys. And that's where there's a problem. Let the kids put it out in the market, and the market will decide. If boys want to play with quote unquote girls' toys, who cares? If girls want to play with quote unquote boys' toys, who cares? Let them play with whatever the hell they want. We always did with our kids. They could play with whatever they wanted. We did not limit that at all, and they're both completely fine. But this whole idea that they have to make these toys with assigned genders because of social, justice and inclusivity, and they're making it an agenda and an issue when it wasn't really an agenda and an issue. It's not new.
I think that's where, and we got a couple different opinions here. So Cesario, thank you very much. The dolls have no attack helicopter gender option. I would like a transforming Barbie doll that turned into a tank or something.
Yeah, no, there you go. That's cool.
Technically, now here's the thing. Technically, Transformers do not have genders. This is established in the comics. I don't know.
They have them now.
They do now, but they actually in the Marvel comics there was a woman coming on to one of the Pretenders. And he's basically like, I am neither. I'm a robot.
Yeah.
I just look like a man.
But when we were kids, like the toy lines, everybody bought what they wanted, and it isn't a new idea. Just if boys want to play with them, girls, it was okay. No one thought anything of it.
I'll be honest. I don't think it's a terrible idea. I think it's just the fact that they're pushing like the activism.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just put it out as it is and see if it works. The market will decide. If kids want that, they'll play with it. If they don't, it will close. That's all you had to do.
I'm just like, how's it any different than Mr. Potato Head? Because Mr. Potato Head can be anything you want Mr. Potato Head to be. You know?
Need to read the
yeah, Guzzy Hero, I was going to say this. I'm gender neutral. I hate being my birth gender. I've struggled for decades with self-hate. Dolls are awesome. And that's...
the only problem I find with these dolls, and this has nothing to do with being about a gender, is the wigs. And I'll tell you why. Because they've had doll lines before with the wigs that you could change out. And they always get lost. They always get ruined. The wigs, I think, could be problematic. Because the wigs, I've seen this with toys before, they had the wigs. And they always, it ends up being a mess. So the only thing I'm worried about is the removable wigs. But not because of that. But because of the fact that we've had dolls like that. And my daughter, and they always get lost or ruined somehow.
I think if it were just like... I guess my way of looking at it is like, if they just, like you said, if they just put it out there and it's like, this doll is a blank slate, it can be whatever you want it to be.
That's fine.
Male, female, none of the above. It can have long hair, short, whatever.
We're doing it so kids can decide what they want to do with the toys.
And
cool. I get that. No problem.
And I think when, again, when people start, and this is kind of the thing too. Like, sometimes there are things that really aren't political.
Rum is really good too, by the way. Go ahead.
Rum is very good. But they politicize it, for no reason. Like there are things that I wouldn't consider, quote unquote SJW. I wouldn't consider them like quote unquote SJW. But when you get the people behind the scenes talking about it, and then they sort of like push their, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's
like
what I'm
normally
saying.
It's like if you just put the thing out there, you put the movie out there, you put the game out there, and let people make up their own minds.
Let it speak for itself.
Let it speak for itself.
Make it about the toy and not the activism. When they inserted that it had to be out there for activism, I was like, you lost me. I was completely down with it. I'm like, no, that's a great idea. You can then it's a smart from a marketing perspective. You have one base model that you can sell to boys and girls. It's actually quite smart.
The same doll, you just have different skin
and then you
colors
can be what you want to be.
Whatever.
You can make twins, boy and a girl or whatever. It's a good idea.
My feel, like I said, I'm like, how, I guess, just objectively, I'm like, how is it any different than Mr. Potato Head?
Yeah.
Mr. Potato Head get different parts, and now Mr. Potato Head.
Molly.
Mrs. Potato Head. Hey, good night, Molly. Yeah, RC's actually, I never understood the whole, because in the comics, the Transformers were robots. We don't have.
Right. Johnny Perry
genitals.
said dolls don't have junk, so aren't they all genderless? Well, yeah, but they'd are.
No, they have dolls with junk.
In the Mattel line?
No, yet. Well, no, that probably won't happen. But no, because even Barbie has like perma panties on now.
Well, no, but she has boobs. But guys can have boobs. It happens. So I don't know.
There we go. They're gonna have an incel doll with boobs.
Anyway, my only problem with this isn't the toy itself. I have absolutely no problem with the toy itself. I have a problem with the marketing behind the toy because they're already making it, even before it's out, they're making it an issue about activism. I'm like, you turned me off right now because my daughter probably would not want these, but you're making it about activism and you're not even giving kids a chance to like it before you're arguing activism. It's like they're already starting out, if you don't like it, you're a bad person because of activism. It's like, just let the kids see they like it. No problem.
Let kids play. I mean, and this is like, and again, we've totally got off topic here, but back in the 80s, like Geeky was saying, like there wasn't this, for all they're talking about the blue aisle and the pink aisle, there really wasn't. Like so many of the toys back then were for everybody. I had a Cabbage Patch Kid. I'm a man enough to admit it.
Yeah, well, everybody did. It was like the big deal.
Transformers were totally gendered. Does no one remember RC? Not in the comics. In the Marvel just random. That's the cartoon. They had female Autobots, but in the comic book, they actually had. And I remember this because I thought it was because the whole cover was I think it was Cloudburst the Pretender, and there was this like sexy Amazon woman that was like coming on the Cloudburst. The Pretenders are the humans that have the Transformers inside, so they have to be like 60 feet high, and it's not a very good disguise. But she was like coming on to him, and he's like, "Hey, I got a problem." She's like, "Hey, let's do it." And he's like, "Yeah, about that. I can't. I'm a robot, and I don't work that way. None of us have genders. I just turn into a jet." That's what he did.
No offense, but if you don't get why these dolls are being made, they aren't for you. I'm envious people who are comfortable within their gender. Well, we didn't say to deny them. Actually, I said that they're fine. I said I think that the fact that they're trying to the way they're marketing them is where it's wrong.
Yeah, I don't think
I think that I think put it out there and let the market decide.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. And I don't think and marketing them right off with activism, the word activism is probably the way to go.
I think that's where, I think
Just put it out there and say, hey, it's a doll for boys and girls, and they can decide, how they want to use it, and that is fine. But when you turn around and immediately start off with agenda is what I have a problem with.
Yeah, because I was starting to say, like, back in the 80s, like, everybody was like, oh, it was the pink aisle and the blue aisle, but I'm like, everybody just kind of played with everything.
Yeah, they did. This whole pink blue aisle was more recent.
The neighbors, like, I used to play Star Wars with the neighbor girl, and then I'd play with her strawberry shortcakes, and then sometimes it was Star Wars and strawberry shortcake. That got weird. Yeah,
I used to do the same thing. I used to play with whatever. I played with my brother's toys, my toys. We used to play all the time. Go ahead.
Okay, so hey, artist, Kill the God, thank you. Hello, what did I miss?
Lots of things.
Lots of things. We're just all over the freaking place. So now let's talk about Funimation. Funimation. So Funimation's merging with Aniplex, which seems to be like they're sort of trying to counter the Crunchyroll Viz thing. I don't know what the hell is going on. Nobody knows what's going on, but apparently they're laying people off, but it's not being talked about. Which, because again, it's not good for business to broadcast layoffs, because Rooster Teeth.
Apparently it's not.
Yeah, Rooster Teeth apparently had a round of layoffs in March. Nobody talked about. But the people who were laid off in March were pretty damn salty about it, and
they were more than willing to talk about it.
They were more than willing to talk about it, and I have to wonder if that wasn't part of their severance. To be like, hey, yeah, we're gonna let you guys go, but you can't talk about it.
Wait a second. We love you too. I don't know how to say Guzzy. Is it Guzzy or Guzzy Hero?
Guzzy.
We love you too.
Yeah,
no, we don't disagree with you. I understand why people would find it important, and I don't think there's anything wrong with the dolls. I just I'm just like, I think let the market decide, and that's all I'm saying.
I think that's it. I
think it's a good idea because you can market to two audiences at once. But anyway, go back to what you're saying.
Funimation.
Yeah.
Dumpster fire.
Yes.
I don't know. No, it's just, this is like the streaming wars. Everybody's gearing up for the streaming wars. So Funimation, of course, is owned by Warner Brothers. They're going to be part of the Warner Media thing. And they're going in with Aniplex now. So they're going to be Funiplex or
Gucci. Okay, gotcha.
Animation and Walk Anime, and Madman Anime Group, which I think they handled the Transformers Headmasters series.
I'm being good, but go ahead.
Yeah, because we were just talking about the Transformers. And by headmasters, I mean their heads turn into little people that look like robots. They're not actually robots. They're, they're like, oh, their head's a little robot. No, it's a Nebulon inside of armor that looks like a robot. They just kind of bend over and plug themselves into the top of the robot.
So everybody's talking about Star Wars Explained banning everybody.
Yeah, Star Wars Explained. That's funny, because Star Wars Explained blocked me. I checked because everybody's talking about that. I have never talked to them. I've never spoken badly of them. I don't even know who the hell they are. I just know that they're a YouTube thing. And I think it's because I follow Geeks and Gamers.
Let me see if they blocked me. I don't even know.
I'm sure they did.
I'm looking.
Well, I don't know if you don't follow, because I follow Geeks and Gamers because I ran into him at Celebration.
Hold on, I'll go look. Go ahead. Was it
and
Star
he's
Wars,
taller than I am.
Star Wars Explained.
I think he's actually taller than I am. I didn't
yeah, you're
realize
pretty tall.
I'm like 6'3". He's got to be like.
I'm gonna
6'4".
look. You mean, is this on Twitter?
It's on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking. Keep talking. I'm looking.
Wait, Miraculous Ladybug is now in Ruby. When the hell did that happen?
I thought Disney had it.
No, I think it's on Nick, isn't it? Or
no, Disney got it.
Oh, Disney got
Ask
Ladybug.
Pinky Boo. She would go on all day about Miraculous Ladybug because it's one of her favorite things ever, and she knows all about it. No, I'm not. Wait. No,
you follow
somebody else. No,
I think it's anybody who follows Geeks and Gamers, follows Jeremy, is blocked. That's what I think.
I'm looking.
That's my. Yeah, Jeremy's like 19 feet tall.
I can't find it.
He's like really tall. I was surprised. Like not to be like a dick, but I very seldom run into people that are taller than I am, and he was actually at least the same height as me, probably an inch or two taller. So
I'm still looking.
She's
sorry.
looking. Okay, so anyway, man, we're just going all over the place.
We do this. This is why we don't do live streams.
This is why we don't do live streams.
It's exhausting.
Star Wars Theory's wife is responsible for the blockchain. Yeah, Miraculous is good. Pinky Boo loves Miraculous.
Oh, it's good. Well, the other day we were watching it. It was the episode where Adrian was pretending to be the wax statue. And I was kind of watching it at the corner of my eye at the same time. We were both freaking out. And we kept pausing it. And then we'd be like, oh my God. And then we'd watch a little bit more and pause it and be like, oh my God, I don't know.
I don't know. I just know I was blocked. And I put a tweet out there. I'm like, I don't even know these people.
Blocked. I will be now.
Yeah, I wasn't figure out who you are. I think it's because I follow Geeks and Gamers. I think they're going and blocking anybody who follows Geeks and Gamers because that's how they set the blockchain up. Because obviously anybody who would follow Geeks and Gamers clearly is going to harass them for no reason whatsoever. That's how that works. But I never had any interactions with them. But I'm used to it by now. Because Twitter's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And these people will block you for any reason. I got unfollowed and blocked by people I freaking worked with in comics. Like people I worked with who I got caught up in a blockchain because I followed like EVS or something. And it was like, okay, everybody followed him a couple of years ago, but now you're not allowed to follow him anymore, apparently. So, did you know that Christina V is on Ruby? No, I did not.
See, everybody loves Ladybug. We need to get Pinky Boo up here to talk about Ladybug sometime. We'll have to do a live stream and just get Pinky Boo on here to go on Ladybug. She'll just go on and on.
Did you design your avatar look like Charlie Brown? No, that's what I actually look like.
People keep... it's so funny. They always joke that he's Charlie Brown. Like. And when we got married, his cousin gave him a Charlie Brown book, and inside it says, "Oh, look, you got the little redhead girl."
Yeah.
So, now he
Tree ate my kite. Bastard.
Not whoever's leaving. Okay, we're going to probably have to wrap this up soon, though, because we've been going for a while.
Yeah, we have been going for a while. So, anyway, hey, people are just coming in. Your thoughts on TV streaming services? They're gonna be a lot of them. They're going to be really expensive.
It's going to be a battle.
So, I don't know. I just had, thoughts on Rooster Teeth and stuff. That's where all this is going. So, to bring this all around, Rooster Teeth is going to get eaten up by Warner Brothers. I think it's so funny that they put... It's not funny. It's actually sad. I'm gonna tell you, we did the video on Rooster Teeth, and I don't know if people thought
funny, not funny, but
ironic
funny.
And I'm not happy about it. I did the video because it was like, wow, this is big news, and I don't want to send the wrong message that I'm like, oh look, Rooster Teeth is burning. This is delightful. That's not what I was trying to say. I was just kind of like, we told you so, not in a smarmy way, but this is how these things work. But beyond that, it's sad because this is another case of an independent company. Independent animation studio showing people how to do it, and they got good night Guzzy Hero.
No, but
Guzzy
Hero. Yeah, he said it right because I said it wrong. Okay. I have to because they called it instead of Rooster Teeth. His name for it was much better. Anyway, go ahead.
But this is another case of we look at what happened with Star Wars, look at what happened with the Muppets. Look at what happens to people who who are indie and who are successful. Being indie, and then they sell out to a company.
Yep.
And the company guts it. They strip mine it, and they gut it. And these guys knew, they had it going on. They were doing YouTube before YouTube, basically. And now they're just going to be a part of this conglomerate.
Yeah. And it seems like they're going to go with live action more than anything.
Yeah.
When are we streaming next? I have no idea.
70,000. I'll be in 3 days. I don't know.
It won't be that. I don't know.
Yeah, we're slowing down.
Come on, people. Real quick though, I want to ask people who watch Ladybug. There's a discussion that Pinky Boo and I have been having with her one friend, and we're trying. And she's Lucanette, and Pinky Boo and I are Adrianette. And I just wanted to know which ship they go with, because that's all the rage is the shipping now. So anyway,
I don't know.
You don't know, but we're Team Adrianette. I just wanted to see what people said. Anyway, even though he kind of friend zones her all the time. Anyway,
he friend zones her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe he's not into her. Maybe he's just not into her.
He is. Well, he is. He doesn't know he is.
Gonna bounce
it's hard to explain. He is. He
just
doesn't know.
That's okay. Tell them we said
That's
hello.
okay. Say
I don't know
yeah.
those guys.
Say hey.
Say hi. But I don't know them. But we're gonna bounce here pretty soon too. Clownfish TV. Here's to Clownfish TV. Thank you. May we remain independent away from WB or Disney. Waiting for that mouse money. The mouse checks to start rolling.
That's not going to happen. We've had mouse checks before.
So we will pay you to shut up.
We have been paid to pitch shows to them before. So we've actually seen the mouse checks. We've actually had the checks with the mouse on it. So yeah.
Where else will I see Order 69 being implemented? Pornhub.
Yes. We gotta make a T-shirt for some of the stuff.
Execute.
You need to execute Order 69 shirt. We need a just make new things shirt. We need a horse proctologist shirt.
Oh, God,
we need a spoonful of shit makes the propaganda go down shirt.
Spoonful of shit. I forgot about that.
So those are the shirts we need.
What are your thoughts on taking care of babies, kids, tweens, and teenagers? It's hard.
It is hard.
It's hard.
And it's all different depending on the age, because there's different thoughts on different age ranges. We're in the tweens and teenagers now.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's hard, and every stage is different. And just when you think it's like,
oh yeah, brushable hair. I did brushable hair. We have a brushable hair shirt.
We do have brushable.
We have a brushable hair shirt.
So yeah, I'll put a link to the Shillin'. This is instead of The Shining. Let me get a sequel to The Shining. Can you believe that with Ewan McGregor? I don't know why they're doing that, but they are. There's the Shillin'. We got shirts, and we got what else we got on here? We got these cute little pillows that Geeky made. She's even got, look at this. She's got like Fizzgig inspired.
It is inspired.
Not official. And pre-orders for her new Kaiju ones. Steven, thank you. Love you guys. Keep up the amazing work. Yeah, we're trying. Nicholas Horton, thank
Chloe
you.
And Marinette. Yeah.
New Age of Resistance figures from Funko Pop are fully articulated. We saw them at the comic shop in Pittsburgh.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Mall with no stores.
They are beautiful. They are just gorgeous. And they also had the really cool, the really good Thundercats figures too. That were actually
the He-Man style
yeah,
ones?
that
Yeah,
were
they were
very
pretty
nice.
cool.
And the rise, or no, sorry, the rise, yeah, Age of Resistance. I keep saying Age of Resistance.
Rise of the Resistance.
Age of Resistance figures are very nice.
The next season needs to be called like Gelfling Massacre.
No.
You know, the Great Gelfling Massacre. Because
no, it's
you
called,
know they all die.
It's called Lunch. No,
it's called Lunch.
Sorry.
They're juicing themselves.
It's called Pro Cream.
That's what they do. They smash the Gelflings into Pearl Cream.
We're dating ourselves. We're saying it's called Pro Cream.
Pro Cream.
Anyway.
Stephen Pester, thank you. Peaster, I'm sorry. Watch the top 10 movie trailers of Mojo for 2019. They were all existing franchises. That is a huge problem.
That's what we keep saying. And they're like, why aren't these things doing well? I was like, people are tired of seeing the same stuff. Make new things. Make new things and stop remaking everything and then ruining it. Like, nobody wants Saved by the Bell to be rebooted. You know?
My God.
I'm just like,
why are they doing this? This is why I'm sad about Rooster Teeth, because even though I'm not a huge fan now, I never really got into RWBY because I wasn't really into the video game cutscene style. I do have
Walker Texas Ranger's going to reboot that too.
I have a respect for them because they were doing original indie stuff. And the only place you're going to get new stuff, I think now, is from indie creators. Because all the studios are doing are just regurgitating the same thing over and over again. So when you see an indie studio like Rooster Teeth go down...
Right. It's just sad. We need more indie studios. Someone said it's a Great Gelfling Genocide. So it's a new Triple G show. Instead of,
The Gelfling G-Spot?
Yeah.
On EFAP?
No.
Is that Dream Fasting?
Genocide.
Dream Fisting, not Dream Fasting.
Stop. Great Gelfling Genocide. It's Triple G.
Okay, but if you say that word too many times, the Google bot...
like on Food Network, it's Triple G.
The Google bot is going to come.
That's right.
Saved by the Bell, where everyone rags on Zach Morris for being a fat old man. It was called Married with Children. No, he's going to be like the governor or something. He's going to do something stupid with education and throw these kids into Bayside High or something. Is what I heard. So I don't know.
Yeah,
wait,
Blossom? I knew. Wait, what? They were being Blossom?
Didn't she like breastfeed her kid until he was like 14?
I don't know.
Mia Bialik, I thought she did.
It wasn't that old, but
I thought she was...
I did know. Yeah, Texas Ranger was the guy from Supernatural, and I'm like, that's not gonna fly. I just don't think it's going to. So, we're gonna wrap this up because it's late.
We need to wrap
and I
this
want
up.
to go watch ghost shows.
Yeah,
so
let's go watch ghost shows.
We gotta do a show where I tell true ghost stories at some point. Because I grew up in a haunted house, so
oh my God,
I've got stories.
We should go ghost. We should like find the spookiest building in town and then take them on a ghost hunting adventure.
There you go. But I don't have the equipment.
We could just make stuff up. Because most of these shows just make stuff up.
Oh, someone touched me! No, I didn't mean it in a bad way. When I said that, you should see the look on his face. He was just like, what can I say to that? I'm going to say something to that.
Ghost shows, like Ghost Hunters.
I was watching Kindred Spirits, and I have to watch Ghost Hunters from yesterday. And like Neon, actually, it's funny thing. He makes jokes about tinfoil hats, but he is like a walking encyclopedia on conspiracy theories and alien shows. Ancient alien astronauts believe that Neon knows a lot of this stuff.
It's all true.
It's all of it.
No, it's not all true.
No.
Some of it, I think, is true.
Anyway,
I've seen UFOs.
We're dorks.
They exist, but I think they were
We're
ours,
dorks.
not theirs. We are. Someone touched me. Someone touched me.
But you should see his face when I said that. I was like joking, you can make it up. Someone touched me, and he looked at me like you just knew he was trying to think of something really pervy to say, and I'm like, don't.
That's a current year. That's a current year horror movie. I could see them doing that. It's just a horror movie called Someone Touched Me.
It's all done. It's all done in whispers.
Someone touched me, and I didn't give consent. Dun dun dun.
It's all done in whispers.
Yeah.
Space molesting. There you go. All right. So, are we gonna wrap this one up?
Wait, Neon sounds like my mom when it comes to alien shows.
He does. He loves them.
Ghost molesters. It'd be like it's like Dan Aykroyd in Ghostbusters getting the spectral blowjob.
Okay, no, that's why. What is with you?
It was in Ghostbusters. It was rated PG.
Anyway,
She took his pants off.
okay, yeah.
She manifested. She manifested over his man. Didn't you see that montage? Where the sexy ghost took Dan Aykroyd's pants off and manifested?
Manifested. I was just like, oh my god.
And she
it's
manifested
funny.
over his
Okay, we
pants.
get it. Okay.
And Steven Peaster is giving us money. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Geeky's
I
pants
don't
also
want to know. Yes, I know they are. And I'm just like, dang it, my mom. I'm going to have to explain this to my mother.
That movie has been out since 1984. You don't have to explain shit to no one.
Yeah, okay.
That movie's old. If you haven't seen Dan Aykroyd get manifested by a ghost.
I don't think about Dan Aykroyd getting manifested by anyone. So, it's just me, dude.
Better hope it's ectoplasm.
Okay. What is wrong with you?
I don't know. This is why we don't do live streams. Thank you, Steven Peaster, for pelting us with pennies. It's appreciated. Thank you. Name of the channel due to own. Wait, is the name of the channel due to owning clownfish? No, they're nasty fish.
We actually don't have any clownfish. We have stuffed clownfish. Does that count?
Yeah, we do have a whole bunch of them. Is the name of the channel due to, yeah, or because you live amongst poisonous creatures that pointlessly try to sting you and eat your poop?
Well, we always joke that,
have lots of anemones
we
online.
always joke that that's because clownfish are badass because they live in anemones and they're fun.
Clownfish are nasty fish. They're tenacious little shits. And you know what? It's appropriate because we're fishing for clowns and we will bite your fingers, man.
No, they just nip.
Thank you,
We will
Steven
nip
Peaster.
your fingers, but we will nip
Jokey
it
Rain.
with ferocity.
Why lag? I don't know. So anyway, I make sexy jokes like a man.
How old are you? Old
Too
enough
old.
not to answer that question.
So
Our marriage is going to be old enough to vote.
That's because, look, down south, 13. It's just a number. It's just a number.
Would you stop? They're gonna believe you. He's not drunk. He's just tired. We've had a day and a half.
Clownfish are the gelflings of the sea. We are. I make dad jokes. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we're 86.
We are 86 years old. Yes.
Yeah, so we'll be married for 18 years on Sunday.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a
long time ago.
Yeah. It wasn't that long ago.
I feel like it was.
No, it wasn't.
Like,
oh, thanks.
I'm like,
time drags with you, honey.
What do you mean? Is it? Never mind.
You're
Is it a
awesome.
funeral or a party? Anyway, a celebration or a funeral?
Adam Child, thank you. Didn't have to do that. You all are awesome. Finally got to hear you live.
Sweet home Alabama.
We need to have a meetup. We should have a meetup.
We should. But then they'd be sorely disappointed.
Would they?
Well, not for you.
We weren't married on 9/11. No, we got married not long after 9/11, and my mom didn't come to the wedding because she was afraid to fly.
Which understandable.
Understandable. So we didn't have a lot of people at our wedding because everybody was afraid to fly. So Steven Peaster, thank you. What do you call a troll? It gives you money.
What do you call a troll that gives you money?
Steven?
Is that what he said?
We call him Steven. When's next stream? I don't know. We need to schedule a stream. I don't know. We don't really do streams that much anymore. We should. How many people we got on? We had a bunch.
I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention. It was like 800 last time I checked, but then I didn't look.
Oh, everybody left because they went to world-class BSers.
I don't blame them.
They're more interesting than we are. So world-class BSers apparently is streaming right now. So that's where you can go. That's where you can
You
go.
can go there, right? That's where you can go.
Tell them
we said hello.
Tell
and they'll
them
be like, who?
Greetings from the reef. Yeah, I don't know those guys.
They'll probably like, who? Who the hell are they?
Please live stream more.
We knew you were kidding. We were just kidding back.
Yeah, we gotta make some like actual videos.
Well, the parents. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll have to get the kids on. We'll have to do a show with. I wanted Squid Kid to come on because that kid is hilarious.
We got him at Toodles, by the way.
Oh, we did get him at Toodles. Yes,
Yeah,
that kid is flipping hilarious, and he just like some of his ideas for shows and stuff are just downright funny as heck. And then Pinky Boo is also funny and very me, and she will talk at length about Miraculous Ladybug and anime. So, and My Hero Academia. So we'll have to get them on. All
right. So, do you have a Disney ticket discount code?
No, but you can get Disney ticket discounts if you go through. Is the link up on the site?
It's not up on the site. We actually have on Pirates and Princesses. We have a discount.
That's what I meant. The Pirates and Princesses.
Yeah, I need to get. It's not up yet.
We're gonna have one. If
Undercover
you just wait,
Tourist is gonna offer discounted tickets.
We're gonna have they're gonna have that on piratesandprincesses.net soon, and there will be discounts available for tickets. Just so you know. Anyway.
Yeah, Stephen Peaster, thank you.
What?
Wait a minute. That's not real money. You're my biggest fan. Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Steven.
Thank you.
I don't know what to say to that. That's like
Yeah, that's very nice. Thank you. We're gonna think of you. We're gonna think of you on our anniversary.
No, okay, wait.
No, I meant like if we go out to eat.
Yeah, you better clarify because you're gonna creep the poor man out.
Thanks, Steven. I'm your biggest fan too. We're gonna think of you on our anniversary. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for the support. I mean, even just coming on and talking to us.
Yeah, we appreciate all.
So now we gotta stay on longer though for that. We can't just like go away for that.
We gotta give him a story.
Give him a story.
Yeah, don't do that. I'm with you, Steven. He's gonna have to give you a special story for that. Now, a good story, not one of your stories of late. He's thinking it's gonna be a while.
What good story? What people want to know? Here, let's.
Okay, go ahead.
Because of Steven's generosity,
Steven's
generosity, we will. If you guys want to ask a couple questions before we wrap up, because we only go on like once a month.
Yeah, so we will.
We used to do it all the time, but nobody wants people. We used to live stream like every other day.
Do more live streams. Well, we were, but the problem we found out with doing live streams is that one, we never keep a schedule that we knew we could do, and two, it actually hurt us on growth. And as soon as we stopped doing live streams, we grew a lot more.
I'll tell you the truth. YouTube does not like people who live stream all the time.
No. Here's a question.
Have I been to Galaxy's Edge? Yes, but it wasn't open yet. I was in it while they were building it.
I have not been. I'm so mad because I was supposed to get to go.
That
was why I worked so hard for nothing.
We had our Disney blog forcibly taken from us before we got to when it was actually open. But yeah, I was in it in April in Florida, and they were building it, and it looked very, very not done. So I think probably opening day, we had friends in there opening day. I'm like, check to see if the paint's still drying, because I was in Toy Story Land the day before it opened too. They let me in for a media preview.
Yeah,
the paint was literally drying.
Short answer is yes. He has been. No, I have not been. I went recently to Falcon was only for a minute. Wait, yeah, you know what? That's what we're hearing. We have a lot of friends that are down there, and and it's not the draw they thought it would be. But plus it's the crowds aren't that big. When's our anniversary? Our anniversary is on Sunday. Nick Ricada says hello. Tell Nick Ricada we said hi as well.
He does?
I don't know. That's what he said. If he said hi, say we say hi.
Are you Nick Ricada? You're not Nick Ricada. You're a retro gamer. Tell him we said hello. I talked to him on Twitter a couple times. Mecha Random, yes, we do know of her. I don't think we've ever actually talked to her. No. But we do know of her. What's your thought?
Will we get a Battle Angel too? I hope so.
I don't think it'll be from Disney. Last time I heard James Cameron was going to possibly do it himself. So, I could see him doing that.
I could see him doing it.
He's running out of studios though. He's coming to Netflix.
Our thoughts on taking care of babies, kids, teens and teenagers is like we said before, it's hard, but it's different advice on different ages. I mean, just do your best.
Benadryl works great.
No, it doesn't. Stop.
Also,
that is
waffles.
Not true. Do not listen to him.
Waffles. As they get older, you might need to spring for some Jack Daniels.
Don't listen to him.
Don't listen to me.
Anyway,
the hopscotch rumors are true. Oh my God. This is like the cornhole boards.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we were hearing about that. And I also saw that somebody, we saw the video on Twitter that they had cast members flipping these giant coins, making some kind of game with these giant coins. And I'm like, what? What?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm trying to think any more questions before we go, because now we're...
Oh, here we go. Who asked for the discount Disney codes?
Oh, you have it?
I have it. I have the direct link. It's not up yet. Who wanted a discount Disney code?
Just put it in the thing. There you can go.
These are not coming from Disney directly. This is Undercover Tourist. But if you go here, they actually, I think they're like 20% off if you buy tickets through them. I don't know. Somebody asked about that, so. Would you guys ever cover anime? Yeah,
we would. That's why when you get Pinky on here.
Yeah, we're trying to get our website up, derezzed, and we need writers, but I can't really afford to pay writers right now, unless Steven bankrolls that.
No, don't listen to him. Yeah, we would like to do more with that. Our problem is getting time to watch the shows to write about it. So
yeah,
that's the problem.
What else can you do? You can book a hotel. Wow. Don't stay on property; it's too expensive.
But I like staying property.
28% on select rooms.
There you go. Well, you can stay in property and it's cheaper. Anyway, all right, we'll give a couple more minutes if anybody has any more questions, and then
hurry down to Disney.
Is there a couple more questions, and then we'll answer a couple more questions.
Yeah. Let's see.
Because I happen to do them through Etsy. Not right now. We were thinking about maybe putting them up on Indiegogo or something, but I'm not sure.
Can we do that?
I don't know. If I did it, I could if I was going to pay somebody to make them. But right now, it's only on Etsy. And I don't know what's up with the shipping. I just inputted the numbers in, and I don't know if the shipping is a lot higher. If it turns out when I ship it that it's a lot higher than it quoted you a lot higher than it was, I would give you back a lot of the money.
Yeah, Etsy's ridiculous.
I don't know why it's doing that. I just put the information in, the actual measurements and stuff, and that's what's coming out.
Stephen Peaster, thank you very much, sir.
Have a good night too.
Have a good night. If we're going down to Disney, we'll tell you. Trying to go down for Halloween Horror Nights.
We're trying to. Someone said, "What's your favorite ride at Universal?" I haven't been to Universal actually.
Transformers.
I want to ride Hagrid. I hear Hagrid.
Yeah, I haven't ridden Hagrid
It's good.
Yet.
Fruits Basket. I have to catch up on Fruits Basket. I really love Fruits Basket. I really do love it.
Yeah, we need to get down there. We used to. If you look through our old live streams, you will find that we've been in the parks often. Because what we would do is we would go down for a media event to cover something, and then we'd switch over and do a Clownfish live stream real quick, just to be like, "Hey guys, we took people through like the Star Wars launch day and made fun of Rey's lightsaber."
If we go down, we'll do that. Will you guys do a family stream sometimes? Yeah, you know what? We probably could because the kids would love that.
People were asking about are we going to do more art and animation?
Yes, we want to, but we're doing a channel for that.
I'm going to give you a link to that too. That is coming. That's actually a huge, because you're right. What happened with Clownfish is it became like a news and rumors channel. We are starting a new channel that's going to just be all art and animation, and there's a link.
It is.
So I'm going to put
that's coming
here. Clownfish animation. There you go. That's going into the...
I'm sorry, these people's comments. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Here we go. There's Steven again. Favorite Dragon Ball Z character? Mine is... How do you say his name? Zamasu? How do you say it? Zamasu?
Zamasu, yeah.
I haven't watched it for so long, I don't remember.
Oh, let me think. I gotta think about this. See, I don't like Dragon Ball. I like the original Dragon Ball. I like Yamcha in the original Dragon Ball. Oolong. I like Oolong. I like Oolong quite a bit, actually.
Let me think
Master
here.
Roshi.
Okay, this is how you say it. Is it Kirk84? 2% as much a fan as Steven.
Sure. Nobody can be as big a fan as
pass holder. Yeah, I'd like to meet you too. I mean, we were talking about getting annual passes anyway.
They went up in
but
price.
they raised them again.
Damn much.
But you might run into us because we go down to Disney.
We used to be down there like twice a month. I mean, we're down there all the damn time.
And I'm sure we're going to be going down again.
Too.
Yeah, I'm sure we're going to be going again.
Literally Disney bloggers for a living. That's what we did. And it was fun while it lasted.
Neon is my kind of guy. Keep up what you're doing, sir. There you go.
Right.
Let me see. I'm trying to hurry up and go through these. I learned of you from Jeff of World Cup Bullshit. Okay, so he does know who we are.
Oh, I didn't know they knew who we were.
Well, tell him we said hello.
You do believe you guys curse a lot for children.
Wait,
Mr. Popo.
What are we looking
and subscribed. Thank you for the subscription.
Wait, could you make a funny short comic of Neon saying dirty things to Geeky Sparkles? Well, do not encourage him. But in public.
That would be a funny animation. That would get demonetized.
You know what would happen? He can tell you what happens. What happens is Gigi covers her face and gets all embarrassed. And it doesn't matter. They're almost married for 18 years. I still get embarrassed and cover my face sometimes. Because I'm very shy. And you wouldn't think I was shy, but he can vouch I'm very shy. Are your kids into K-pop? My daughter is. My daughter is very much into K-pop. She right now Blackpink is what she's into. But so we're going. Okay. Cartoon. Okay, you know, people. I'll tell you what, cartoon pitch. We'll do this. We're gonna have to get going here, but we will do this. We will talk about this stuff.
Multiple. This is
Tell Erotic we said hello. He wants us to come on. We have to do that sometime.
It's out there somewhere on Clownfish TV. We actually put up it was very, very rough. We got paid by Disney to pitch a cartoon show, and it was basically a riff on Power Rangers and a parody of 90s pop culture.
And we have several things. But we got paid to pitch that one.
Yeah, we actually had the voice actors we had for the pitch. It wasn't, I mean, it was mostly like a PowerPoint because they only gave us like 2 weeks to throw it together. But the voice actress is actually from League of Legends. I can't remember what her name was, but we paid her pretty well.
Yeah, we got paid. We got paid to do that pitch. Cool. We married. Yes, our anniversary is on Sunday. And that's why we have 2 kids. But okay, we're going to have to wrap this up though. But we will tell you, we'll tell the people from Midnight's Edge we said hello to. So we will do another one. We'll try to do it sooner than we did this last time.
Do a live chat with Nerd Rock. He
asked us if we would. We
have an open invite. I would love to get together with him. He seems like pretty cool.
Our problem is we're always so busy, and because where everybody's like doing a YouTube channel, we're trying to do just the 2 of us. I do the Disney blog. We're trying to get the D-Res blog. We're doing this. We're trying to do the animation channel, and our kids are cyber schooled and they're at home, so we have to take care of that. So and then I'm doing the pillows, and it's very busy. And sometimes we don't get as much time as we want. Like he wants to get a couple of videos up tonight, so we're gonna have to go so we can get those up tonight.
Yeah,
so
we did
stream with Hero Hey the other day.
We did stream with Hero Hey. If you look on, I think somebody else archived it because he took the live stream down. But we did stream with Hero Hey. That was fun.
Oh yeah, hey, this is a good question. This is a good one. Neon, will you do anything nice for your wife?
Yeah, I will.
What are you gonna do for her?
Take her to a really nice restaurant and let her order anything she wants and tell her to eat every bite of it and tell her how much I love her.
Oh, there you go. I love you too. Okay. So, all right, guys, we'll try to see. We're open to talk to people, and we were open to go to events if we can schedule it in there to go to.
That's a bummer. I haven't been to New York Comic Con like 2 years.
Yeah.
It's not too far from here. If you shit yourselves out.
We're trying not to.
We are very tired.
We're trying to get. We're trying to work on stuff to get money to have help so we can get stuff done.
We need a studio.
All right.
We need like Quartering got a Bree shed.
Yeah, I know. We need a studio.
We need a reef. We need a reef shed. We'd get actual clownfish input. No,
well, they're trying to legalize marijuana in Pennsylvania, so we might.
Wait, what? It'd be the reefer shed.
It'd be the reefer shed.
Oh my god.
All right. No,
that would be horrible.
We'll have fun at New York Comic Con.
That would be awesome or horrible.
Okay, guys, we are going to have to go because we really do, because it's like 9 o'clock and you want to do a couple of videos. So,
okay,
we will try to get some other things up and answer some of your questions on other videos. So, we will
try. We do have a Discord, guys. If you check the
even though Neon doesn't go to it half the time.
I don't even know what's going on. Just as long as people aren't putting like really nasty stuff up. I guess people said there's a lot of furries over there, but furries are okay. Furries are people too. As long as it's not really weird. I'm okay with that.
All right. Well, night, guys. Thank you so Bye.
Much. All right. See you guys. Oh, don't go.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. I'll let you know how it was in the Discord. Warwolf, I think we talked about. He said about maybe possibly.
We might need some mods.
We might need some mods.
All right, I do have to go though, so we'll talk to you guys later.
I go in once in a blue mood. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Johnny Perry, hello.
I already said hi to Johnny earlier.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Are you into K-pop?
I don't really listen to it that much, but our daughter does. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, we'll see you next month.
No, hopefully not.
Bye. And we're.